Welcome in to the stream. Hello, my name is Sun. Your local fox boy lives at the Gold Saucer Extraordinaire. Sun cute. What a way to start off the stream, but hello. Meta, thank you so much for the streak. But hello. Today's objective is to unlock content for the Gold Saucer. I'm going to show you guys how to go about it. I have some stuff unlocked, some stuff not, so I'll go through the motions of it. Anyone who doesn't have anything, feel free to follow along. Let me know if anything sounds off or looks off. This is my boy. I'm waiting here. The Drowning Wench. Ooh. For anyone who might feel like they want to follow along. Everything starts here in Limsa. There's some stuff here that you're going to have to unlock to help you get to those goals. Alright? I'll be a half an hour, so absolutely, feel free. There is some stuff that you also have to unlock. We're going to start with a challenge log. You have to unlock the challenge log through a quest, and that is what's going to help you get anywhere between 50 to 200k MGP. 200,000 MGP? You can do it in 1 week, honestly, if you really grind it through. I'm doing story stuff, absolutely fine. But again, Meta, you might want to do this one thing. You might want to get the challenge log, because that is what's going to give you extra gil and experience points just for doing mundane, regular tasks every week. You might want to head over to Limsa. When you are able to, it'll be on one of the main decks. I have some guides and stuff like that to help bring these along. But it all starts with the challenge log. This is important. Because this is what's going to get you 1,000 gil for punching a thing 3 times. You're surely gonna do that more than 3 times in 1 week, you know? It's little things that you don't regard. Are you a crafter? Desynthesize 5 things a week. That's an extra 10 to 15% experience boost. I've met the twins. Let's go. I kinda want this to be a very casual guide. Very, very laid back, because I think, the Gold Saucer, very easy, very doable. That is like one of the first things I kind of grinded out when I started this game, which is me discovering you could gamble in the game. I see someone in the corner there. I see a fellow baby girl. But yeah. So anyone who wants to follow along, view this afterwards, there are plenty of guides online of various things, but I don't think any of them really go through all of the things that you have to unlock in one go. At least not as far as I've seen. So we're gonna do it casually. Except for Mahjong. We're not gonna play Mahjong. That's the only thing we're not gonna do. Unless you guys really want to see me forget how to play that game, because it's been well over a year. But yeah, feel free to invite other people to at least watch along, follow this on your own world. If you want to hop into Crystal Marlborough, you're free to follow along in-game. You can party up for the Gold Saucer, but there are some things that will require you to, unparty. So in and out, it'll be on and off, Oh, wait, Tower of Zod, Glamour Grind. Ah, I saw you in the friends list. I'm like, oh, the Spooksman hopped into the Tower of Zod. There's a fellow right there with a Carbie. Carbuncle. But yeah, we're just gonna chill out for a few minutes if that's okay. Get everyone settled in. There are 2 quests that we will be doing in Limsa to kind of get a head start. One is the challenge log. 2 is one of the quests to start unlocking minions. Now, you can unlock minions at any point, but for the most part, they're drops, crafts, or you have to buy them. In this case, this will be a quest that you could do to get a free minion. That will help you start doing Lord of Verminion in the Gold Saucer, which a lot of people will actually tell you, oh, like, it's not worth it, it takes a long time. But you play 5 rounds of Lord of Verminion, even, that's it. That's already easily, 27,000 MGP just for doing that? Not including the tournaments, which I'll tell you about that. But if you don't mind logging in prudently, checking what time tournaments end to claim your rewards, play 1 round of a Lord of Verminion tournament. This is all gonna make sense later when we actually see what these are. 1 round. Even if you go to last place on the entire board, that's at least 40 to 60,000 MGP, depending on how many people enter the contest. So easily. For getting last place. Get higher than that, you can get up to the 90s, 100K. You are tiny, you're little. Aura are very small. Female aura, very tiny. Petite. That's a Vortibun. Hi. But yeah. Hello, hello. Look at that. As you can see, I've been grinding. Gotta make an adventure plate. Will the free trial let you make an adventure plate? You're so close! You are very close! Today's the last day that you can submit the beans, so also tell people to come in and put their beans in before the day ends. Otherwise, you won't get that merch. You're so close. You're so close, you guys. I mean, unless you don't want it. I don't know how to do that. You can't see it on my bar, but you'll have like all the little red circles that say like character, duty, logs, travel, party, social, system. Character, you should have one here called adventure plate. It'll look like this. I'm gonna call out Vortigan right here. When you view their adventure plate, you should be able to view kind of their profile. You can customize the picture. It's whatever your character's wearing at the moment. Thank you so much for the beans. But yeah, my adventure plate is totally normal. Look at that. Perfectly normal. Unlike my portraits, which are very much non-normal. Did you guys do it? Cody topped it off! Let's go! You got 100%, you get new merch. Upcoming. I'll see when I have time to work on that. But you're gonna get 2 new designs of corruption merch. Yay! You did it! I'm so happy. I'm so happy you guys got it. I believed in you. You wanna see my plates? Oh, that's just there. You go into duties, you get to see me wear my cool outfits. Yay! It's just gonna shine up there. I'm so sorry I picked the color yellow with white text. It's just my brand. I'm sorry about that. It could have been white with yellow text. But yeah. Anyone interested in partying up just so we could follow each other in for these first 2 quests? And then I'll taxi us over to the Gold Saucer. Anyone who does have that unlocked. You'll be able to hop in. If you can just take my teleport. When you're in the party, you can teleport for free if someone else teleports first. There we go. I've done what I can. I'm gonna take a peeky. That's so cute! Look at you! I love that. And you'll unlock more things to decorate your plate with as you play. You're gonna unlock it through quests. I get both sons, let's go! Yeah, you'll unlock it through quests, you'll unlock it through events, you'll unlock them. You can't do PvP on the free trial, as I found out. But you can unlock a lot through PvP later on. now if you get 2 sons. That mug in front of you. Look at you guys. Alright. But yeah, come to this table if anyone's in game. We're gonna party up if you want. Just we can travel around with as many people as we can. Pretty. I need to make my button layout better. You'll figure that out as you discover where and when you want things to be. I have this little system down here. You can't quite tell, but I have it so that the bottom buttons open up other hotbars. You kind of have to look up at a guide for that, to be honest. So I can keep things out of the way if I don't want them there, or if I want my emotes to be here. Like that. Oh. Oh. What's happening here? Oh. There's something going on here. Yeah. You like it. Thank you so much for the streak. I have to inquire in case they're just are you guys? Nope, they just left. They just left. Okay. I guess they're not here. I can't assume, you know? I don't know who's who. If their name isn't just whatever it is in chat, who are you even? You know? Alright. This is probably who we're gonna have for now. So if we're ready to go... I don't want to edit the Final Fantasy wiki. I just want to find out where the NPC for this is. Alright. Assuming that everyone has the ability to teleport, I'm gonna RP walk to the main Aetheryte. One of these is not like the others. I think this is gonna be by the main Aetheryte, but there is an NPC with the quest Rising to the Challenge. Again, you don't have to do this if you already have these unlocked. But I want to do this thoroughly. I'm also going to walk through even the quests that I do have already. You know, just for the sake of going, yeah, you know, we're doing this properly. I see Vortibun. You also guys, you don't have to RP walk with me. We're gonna head to the main Aetheryte, I think. Let's see. Have everyone load in. Let me find where this NPC is. They should be here. Unless I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Where are we? The upper decks? I was wrong. I lost connection. No! It's okay. I found out that we're actually in the wrong place, maybe. I'm realizing we need to go to the upper decks. I don't know how Limsa works. I don't want to travel worlds. Okay, so it was by the Aftcast. So you didn't have to follow me. I was wrong. I lied. I lied to you guys already. That's my bad. Where's this NPC? Came from the deep. Armor. Marauder. Did I already take this quest? I could have. I see we're finalizing some fantasy. Why, yes, we are. Is this prep for the 15 collab event? Yes, this is. I'm getting a 1-week head start. Do you have a challenge log? I don't think... I didn't think I did yet. But I could have taken the quest already. But let me check. I need to do that. I need chips! Yeah, so I'm doing a 3-week head start. Because if you really ground it out and you're really lucky with the RNG, you can get 200k MGP in a week. Easily. You know, the timing of things are pretty good right now, but there are some people who are newer to the game. They're not as familiar. Did I take the quest already? No. Maybe. How do I see if I have the challenge log? It's a log. I have the challenge log. I lied. When did I get this? Anyway. Honestly, because of the fact that I have this, means it must have been very easy to get. I'm Baby. I just finished AR. I'm in the pre-Heavensward quest, which is perfect because in order to unlock the quest for the actual 15 event does require you to finish A Realm Reborn, not the post-patch quests, which is the pre-Heavensward quests. Those are the post-patch quests, but you just need to have done Ultimate Weapon, Praetorium, to qualify for the 15 event, essentially. Iconic of me, actually. And Meta, of course. We're gonna be in Here. Hi, Spook. We're gonna be the party. Little voidling. Yeah, feel free to follow along. If you happen to be on Crystal Marlboro, you're also free to, you know, be follow along in person too. But only if you want to. Hi. So let's see. 11:11. 10.9, 11.5. Somewhere around here. Let me put into the party so you guys can see. But I marked on the mini-map. It should be somewhere around here, which is actually in the Drowning Wench, incidentally. A lot of Vieira here. Oh, I could be a rabbit too. There, we're done. A lot of rabbits. Where's my little... Oh. Yeah. Because Vieira are just really great, and the only reason I'm not a Vieira anymore on this account is because I'm one of my main, and I really wanted the name Tall Sun. I want to change it up a little bit, you know? But yeah. So Meta, do you see an NPC with a blue quest marker? Because the blue plus sign quest markers mean they unlock something. Be anything. Hi, son. How's your day been? Hello there, Shadow Strider. My day's been pretty good. I was in a rush to eat because I was invited out to eat, and then I had to come back to stream. They should be in the Drowning Wench, which is sort of like the tavern, back where we were. Yeah, for some reason I thought they were in the main Aetheryte because I didn't think I had the quest already, but apparently I do. Also, hi, blah. I don't know what the part mark looks like on the map. It looks like any of the quest marks, but they have a plus sign. They're kind of bluish. I'll just go in. We gotta watch the Sprout. In my time playing AR with experienced players, the vibe was, is it gray? You can ignore it. Is it blue? Click it. More or less. Of course, there are some of the normal quest markers that don't indicate they unlock something, but sometimes they'll give you an emote. They'll give you a minion. You really don't know. They'll give you rewards. They just don't unlock new content. That's the only thing. I love the bunny onesie. Thank you. It's very important. Did you know if you toggle the visor, the teeth go in and out? What's the quest called? Rising to the Challenge. Actually, let me even see. Yeah, it should be this NPC over here. Itolwan. And the only prerequisite is that you finished... Basically, Sestasha is kind of the marker. If you've done Sestasha, you should have already had the prerequisites. You don't? But you said you've done the, That's the only prerequisite. Actually, the only... Do the Pokemon thing to talk to everybody. Get all the stuff. Pokemon thing. Oh, you mean like talking to all the NPCs? Yeah. You never know. That's really odd. You should, if you, unless you have already taken this quest. Do you have the challenge log already, perhaps? If you go to logs, on these little red dots over here on the side, logs, challenge log. Looks like this little icon. It should be the third red dot on your list of little menus. You do? Okay. Yeah, it has a book on it. That's your logs. You're gonna go into that surprisingly a lot. Oh, so you already have it. So it actually, you can click on that and drag it onto your hotbar somewhere. Because we're gonna reference it quite a bit, actually. I'm gonna replace my minion thing over here. Oh, you wanna be in the party? Did I invite you? I don't know. You're in the party now. Nice. Alright. So if we all have our challenge logs then, also don't mind the colors on your names on my screen. That is determinant on what class you are. If you're tank, healer, or DPS. So if there's a lot of different colors on screen, that's the reason. Yay. Alright. So if we all have that, the next thing we want to do, I should have this on my journal. Ignore all these quests that I have. Here. We're gonna go to airport. I'm taking you all to airport. Do you have the TLDR and the best ways to collect the resource for it? Generally speaking, I'm not the most familiar with the gold saucer stuff works. I've only dorked around it like here twice. There's plenty of resources out there. If you want the easy visual guides on it, there's two that I would go for. One is a general breakdown of the challenge log and how much MGP you can get from it. Two, Fashion Week. Do the weekly fashion report, which starts today, ends in about 3 to 4 days. You have until Tuesday, and you have 4 attempts to do it. But there is a Twitter user / Reddit user called Kyoko Star. If you do !fashion or fashion report in my chat, it will link you to this week's fashion report. You just have to get the minimal of 80 points, and you will get 60,000 MGP. Sometimes it'll be a little bit harder for free-to-play users who are currently in the free trial to get all of the stuff, but it should be doable. Yeah, the same person, Kyoko Star, should also, if you look up, like, MGP challenge log guide, it should also be by Kyoko Star, I believe. Who's like a cute Makote girl. You guys don't have to show off. It's okay. You're getting close to getting your own, your mount someday. You're not that far from getting it. It's a goblin cap, yeah. So I'm also going to show you guys how to get, like, the stuff for this week. So that's why I'm choosing to do Fridays for these streams. 3-week regimen, where I'll help you guys also find where to get some of the stuff. But it is a goblin cap, which is an achievement unlock. But we're going to start here. There should be an NPC. I can't tell you where it starts. Let me... FF14, man's best friend. Ooh, that's a weird spelling for it. Western Lanaska. Does it not say who the quest giver is? Related, Rakutani. Where are they? Unless it's this character. Or maybe, was it a different quest? Oh, maybe. Oh, okay, it starts here, actually. That means I did the first one already. The quest line starts here. They should give you your first, minion. You only need one, really. So you don't have to continue doing the quest line. But the rest are in this area. What if by next week I'm out of ARR? You can. Honestly, I'm gonna tell you, the story is very interesting and you will be missing out a lot when you grind through it. But, I'm just gonna follow the group. But, generally, the story is a little bit confusing anyway. There's a lot of, like, side quests, backstory to it that you kind of have to understand. So it's perfectly fine if you kind of run through the base of Realm Reborn. The post-patch quest is where it starts getting interesting. You will forget NPCs very quickly. Oh. We did it. I did nothing. Scribbled with the quest like cats and dogs, yes. Really this, walkthrough is, I'm pretty sure everyone else already has these quests, and I'm doing my best to help meta unlock these things as a free-to-play player. 5 is the number of times I have replayed through A Realm Reborn. Yes, I'm okay. Why do you ask? AR was so funny to me. I did so many quests like Man, why does no one play healer? This is so fun. It is fun. But I think they are final dungeons that do not play, and I was like, ah, I see now. You're strong for being a healer. Getting man's best friend? You can pick it up if you want. You don't have to. Did you get the reward for your first minion? Or is that... Oh, that's the next one. So you can get man's best friend. Yes. That's what's gonna give you the first minion then. Yeah. Either one. Do you want a cat or a dog? So you can get Curiosity Killed the Coral or Man's Best Friend. You do both. Making the most scholarly scholar. Y'all aren't ready. Yeah! I'm not strong enough to do healer. I can't do it. I do aiming DPS. Any DPS that doesn't have an actual cycle to do. And then tank. But I only tank for friends. I brought my dog to stream today. Aww. I'm no scholar. I'm even nearsighted and have prescription lenses. They're real life. That's committing to the bit. Oh, I will... Do I have a lower level class? So as a note, just because we're in a bigger party and we are kind of just doing this to go through it very quickly, if you are significantly lower level than the rest of the people in your party, you do not get the same amount of EXP points because they know you're kind of trying to cheese it, you know? So if there is anything anyone would ever like to level for and we are doing a community night and we're in a party, it would be best if everyone was equal level, if that makes sense. I'm not saying anyone has to be. That's just a point of fact. I also have prescription glasses. We need to take poses like, you come to me, Dio, meme. Oh, I do wear glasses in real life, and I am constantly doing using my middle finger to push up my lenses. Same son. Have you ever seen those, like, someone made a pair of glasses that actually light up when you push them in? It's so funny. Oh, good. You forgot your glasses when you went to work today. No. All right. I'm trying to look for my little guide that I made for organizing what we're gonna do today. Okay, done. Yeah. And if anyone else has anything else to do here, let me know. But let's see. Next, we're gonna head to the Gold Saucer because we need to pick up some quests before we can continue anything else that happens outside of it. So the Gold Saucer, my suggestion is if you think you're gonna go to the Gold Saucer a lot, set it as a favored destination. Because it will cut down on the cost of traveling there, but just know that you can travel to the Gold Saucer for free from any of the airship points, I believe. But feel free to take my teleport. I do the spectacles emote with my glasses all the time. It's like, I'll do it out of habit. Like, I take off my glasses for whatever reason, right? And then I'll go, oh, my glasses must be askew because I can't see, and I'll do it, and there's no glasses there for me to push up. And I just feel silly. But welcome to the Gold Saucer. There are things that you could do here daily, and things that you should do here weekly. But I'm gonna go through the challenge log very briefly, just to explain how this works. So, everything else in the challenge log will give you experience points, gil, wolf marks, crafting experience points, which are a little different. Experience points for your chocobo once you unlock that. Seals for your grand company. Gil for your retainers. Other stuff that I haven't quite unlocked yet. But the gold saucer challenge log is what will give you the most reward for the side content. So, how bad is your vision, son? Yes, it's not that bad. How do you equip a minion? Yeah, so you'll have character, minion guide. You can open that up, set things to favorite. They'll follow you around. It's very cute. I mean, I can't read my computer. I can read, like, books and my phone without my glasses, though. I power level culinary in, like, 16 2 days because of it. I leveled all my classes on my main. I leveled all my crafting classes to about 50, 60, and then I did all the tribe quests from there. But believe me, this challenge log is so useful. So, here's something interesting. Ignore these billion minions I have for myself, because I do have to do this. This is specifically for the gold saucer use. But you see this button here in the bottom of the minion log? You want to open that. This is your minion hotbar. This will be used for the gold saucer minigame that uses the minions. And so you want to set up, they'll have different speeds, different stats, different costs, different types even. They have mammoths, critters, monsters, poppets. Also the ferment, very good. So you just want to have a variety. There will be weekly tournaments. They're not consistent. You're not going to be like, oh, every Thursday to Saturday is a tournament. It's going to be like every X amount of days. So you want to check in with that. Make sure you claim the rewards and enter them in. But they'll all have different prerequisites. They'll have different challenges for the tournaments. Like, only poppets. They have to cost less than 10. Stuff like that. So make sure you have a variety with you. I personally like to use the black coral, which you do have to spend MGP for, but that's like my powerhouse critter. By the way, if you guys are interested, the Verminion Tournament does start tomorrow, I believe. So all you do is register, play one match. You don't have to win. Just put some effort into it, and then make sure to claim the reward before the next tournament begins. Once it ends. Where was I? Oh, yeah. So, with the challenge log, that's Kato now, yeah! 3 minigames. So, let me just read this out of order. We have Cactpot Challenges, which is sort of a lottery system. Minigames, which are sort of like these fun little side things that are scattered throughout that you can do while you're waiting for a queue to pop. Gates, which are the equivalent of fates, but they're games. Look at all these carbuncles. Where all these come from? The Fashion Report, which you do have to unlock. Chocobo Racing, which we do have to unlock, and I'll be doing that shortly after we do some of the things in here first. Verminion, Lord of Verminion, which is the minion minigame. And then Triple Triad, which you also had to unlock. They will give you enough cards to start playing with your own deck, but you'll get other cards through just doing quests, challenging NPCs, fighting bosses. There is a chance for you to get those there. And so you will get, I close this, you will get MGP just for completing 3 minigames, earn 100 MGP for minigames, participate in 5 gates, complete 3 gates. Enter 3 chocobo races, enter 20 chocobo races, win a chocobo race, all these sort of things. You don't necessarily have to win them, you just have to do them to completion. Play Lord of Verminion 1 time, 3 times, 5 times. That alone is 27,000. That's already a third of the weekly promise that I'm giving you. Mahjong also gives you a small chunk, but... Oh. Air Force One, Air Force One. Do we want to do this one as the first gate? So follow me if you want to. Every 20 minutes, a gate will pop. A gate will basically trigger. And it will be one of the selection of minigames. You don't have to do them. But they're very fun, they're very easy. I will have to disband the party for Air Force 1, unfortunately. But Air Force 1 will always be here in the round square with the little mountain. Doesn't matter what class you are. This one, no tips for it. But my only thing is, if you take your time with it, if you accidentally hit a wrong target, as long as you get all of the point targets, the score will be the same even if you hit all of the wrong targets. As long as you get all of the right targets. That's what matters the most. The point disparity is, as long as you get all of the correct targets, it doesn't matter if you hit one bad one or all of them. Preferably you hit none of them, you know. But this one is one of the easier ones. Very easy. I believe there's sort of a schedule for each of the gates. And I played this one a lot. Real gamer experience. Gotta hit only the right ones, yeah. But there's no shame if you happen to hit a misclick. Also, particularly for this season, like this event, you also get Mog Tomes for doing these gates. So for every 1,000 MGP you earn one Mog Tome. You can also spend Mog Tomes on MGP. There is a voucher that you can buy for every, I believe it's every 30 tomes, you can get 50,000 MGP, which it's not the best prize, but if you have a little bit of spare, if you're really in need of MGP for whatever reason, perfectly fine to collect those vouchers. Also, Petra didn't know this, but the path you take is different every time. You want to get 5,000 points. Up, up. Ta-da! And that's Air Force 1. That's your first minigame. Some of the gates, I heard the car's gonna be 200,000, so 50,000 still sounds pretty good to me. Honestly, yeah. So I missed one. Fuck. That's perfectly fine. That's still pretty good. So the schedule I'm trying to do is that for the next 3 weeks, including today, so 2 more weeks after that, I'm gonna try to help you guys get at least 80,000. Maybe 70,000 more casually, because I don't want this to be like a hardcore grind, because if you really want it, you can get 200,000 in a week, like I said. But even if you only do some of them, even if you can't do the fashion report, even if you don't have the time to grind out all of like the highest point gates, or you get the lowest score somehow every time, you should still be able to get 200,000 before the event ends in 3 weeks. Because it starts next week, it goes for 2 weeks. So that's what the whole point of this is. Even if you don't if you don't do any of the tournaments and get any of the rewards from that, but you can get a lot more in the long run. Also, I like the NPCs in here. Like, Dad, why is it called the square hall? Why is it called the square hall of the halls round? Ask your mother, boys. I refuse to do any leap of faith. Here's the thing. Pop into leap of faith, immediately leave the leap of faith. That's still 1 Mog Tome, 1,000 MGP. Or something. I've done my time. I mean, I don't think you get MGP, but you still get 1 Mog Tome for immediately leaving and entering. Another life hack for leap of faith is if you touch the goal without getting any of the trophies, you can leave at any time and it counts as you touching the goal. So finish the leap of faith. Don't click on the goal, just step your character over it and go back and collect a bunch of trophies, and then you just leave the instance, leave the duty before the time runs out, and you'll get all the points for the trophies you collected. But yeah. So sorry that was a bit sudden. I was expecting Air Force 1, which I think is the easiest gate that you could do. Okay. So do we want to unlock the other content first? You know, anyone who doesn't have the things unlocked. I also don't think I have everything unlocked myself either. Or do you want to do the ones we don't have to unlock first? Either way about it. What do you guys think? These little fellas. Because I didn't mark which ones that we needed to unlock. I wish Fall Guys was still up. Man, that's such a tough one, but it was very fun. Are the fast one I need to unlock? So the ones you need to unlock are Chocobo Racing, which we will need to travel outside to Gridania for. So Chocobo Racing, Triple Triad, which is just in here, and then Fashion Week. You got the Chocobo Racing one? Okay, okay. I don't think I have it, so I just might have to do it. You know, go through the motions for the formality of it. Oh my god. I don't think I played it on my alts. You also need Triple Triad? Sure. So, I don't know. Let's just walk through and unlock what we need to do then. Did I touch all the Aethernet shards? I did. If you haven't touched all the shards around the map, please do if you need to. Very important. I guess I'll just go down the list. So, the main square, what you want to do is talk to the mini Cactpot broker. I'm just going to go through the things that you could do in each section. How about that? So, you could do this 3 times a day. 3 times a day, you could play this game, as long as you have, like, 10 MGP. I'm starting with, like, the minimal amount. I spent, like, quite a bit. Alright, so we have a 1. You want to get the sum total of either 1, 2, 3, which is 6, or 7, 8, 9, which is 24. Those will give you the biggest prizes. But if that's not guaranteed to be in every card. So if I said... this has the good chance of being 1, 2, 3. Darn. Not possible, but I still got 720 MGP. So you can get anywhere from 100. What's the lowest you could possibly get? Like 36? So you can get just slightly over 100 a day, or up to 30,000 a day. Could be it. Nope. Another 720. Consistent. Also, the strat that I'm doing is a Y formation, because you'll get, you know, 1 in each row, unless you're feeling really lucky and you think you just unlock the 1, 2, 3 in one go. Okay, that's a 4, that's a 5, that's a 2. So there's no way I can get the 1, 2, 3, and I also don't think there's a way that I can get the 7, 8, 9. So any row, really. Yeah, no 1, 2, 3 spawn. That'll happen sometimes. But I still got, what, 1,000, like 1,400. 1,000, about a little over 4, maybe actually closer to 1,500. We got about 1,500 MGP right there. I did mine already today. We'll also have to do the big Cactpot, which draws tomorrow. But, did I unlock Triple Triad here already? Let's see. The fact that I could challenge people does probably mean that I've already unlocked Triple Triad in here. What cards do I even have? I should have, like, nothing on this account. Sure, a challenge. So in order to challenge people with Triple Triad, you need a match fee, and that's about it. The rules you'll kind of slowly learn over time. This is your reward, and this is a possible reward you can get, which is another card. It's always going to be a card. You're always going to win back MGP even if you lose, but sometimes it'll be at a loss. I expired out. Alright. Challenge? I don't have any card decks. I never do. Is my title the new Sun? I forgot that I made that. Oh, this is also the tutorial guy, so he's gonna teach you how to play. People try it as one I enjoyed a lot. It's actually so goofy. It's from another game. I believe it's from 7 originally. Final Fantasy 7. Yes, it is. So this guy's always gonna be. Oh, it's from 8. Why did I think it was from 7? Yeah, it's just gonna be like, you wanna. Ultima weapon. No, it'd be a waste for me to do that. The highest one they have is 7, so anything I have is really gonna contest it. The gold saucer is from 7. So triple triad is actually from 8 then. Okay. I was saying yes that your title is the new Sun. Yeah. I thought so. It's a little... I feel a little bit bad. I could still lose this somehow, but... You know, somehow it just feels... unlikely. I win! I didn't get the card. That's fine. Okay, it's telling me about Triple Triad. The battle hall is unlocked. What else? What else? Where's my challenge log? So, we participated in one of the 5 gates. We completed 1 gate. Some of them, when it says successfully complete, there are some that you could, fail out of, I guess? How goes the game? Hi, Bean. It's going good. I'm trying my best to be an explainer without going everywhere. Alright. I think that's all we can do in here. If everyone has, you know, more or less triple triad complete. I'll wait for everyone to, get out of their game. Actually, who's this guy? Is it a tournament official? Okay, this is the guy who's gonna tell me how to enter tournaments. Tournament mode's unlocked. So, when you go into a tournament, it can happen at any time. But it will be random times? Well, there's a schedule to it. But you will be faced off against either NPCs or actual people. And you have a better chance of going against NPCs, to be honest. I'm not physically there with you guys because I don't feel like leaving Diablos, but I am with you guys. Like, interdimensionally, yeah! I absolutely encourage people to... That's kind of part of why I wanted to do this. If people wanted to just follow along, nothing in the gold saucer really... You don't benefit from really partying with people. It's just kind of fun, and you do have to disband anyway. So it's perfectly fine if people want to follow along in different worlds. Look at that smooth bunny moves. I have... Dance. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that everyone else in the party is also still familiar. I won't wait for every single person unless they do want to join in. Alright, the next point we're gonna go to is the Wonder Square. I'm just going down the list entirely. The Wonder Square is gonna be the point with, you know, the big cactuar in the middle. You end up here where Mahjong is. Dangerous. You're stuck here forever. You can't leave a game of Mahjong once you enter in a game of Mahjong. But I do love... So this whole thing in the middle is one of the gates. It'll be cliffhanger. It'll be one of the cliffhangers. There's 2 of them. One in the round square, one in the Wonder Square. And right down here is Fashion Report. This is where the Fashion Report takes place. If people are interested, I can tell you... how to get this week's fashion item. It will be a little bit tough because everything else this week, aside from the hat piece, which you can do for a gobby cap, you know, a goblin cap, is higher level content. So if you don't have the higher level stuff unlocked, and you don't have, say, tribe quests, it will be a little bit tough to hit 80 to the exact dyes and stuff like that, because the dyes do contribute. But even if you don't have the exact stuff, just participating, you know, present yourself for judging, you get 10,000 just for not reaching the goal, just for saying, look at my outfit. And then this mysterious masked rose who we will never see, especially if you're not, especially not if you're a weaver. I never met him before. I'll judge you for your outfit. Just keep in mind that if you have anything that you don't want to bond with, say you temporarily bought something and plan to sell it afterwards, anything you get judged with gets bound to you. So, Fashion Report gave me an 86. Is that good? That's actually pretty good. Now, if you had the exact dyes, if you don't know what the Fashion Report looks like, by the way, here's my bar going up. I know I'm not reaching that. 68. That means nothing really matched, but I could cheese it. Twinsies, yeah. That means we're equally fashionable. But 80 is the minimum to get the 60,000. So the more pieces that you have that match the prompt, I got 67. It could be possible that you don't have something equipped. So the Fashion Report, you need to have, you know, offhand not required, Stole Crystal doesn't matter, but everything should have a slot. So if you get like much lower, it's probably because maybe you don't have a full set of jewelry or anything like that. Every slot needs to be filled, otherwise. But, again, exclamation point, fashion. We'll link you to this week's Kayoko Star's Fashion Report. Every Friday morning, it's posted. You can't put in a headpiece, it'll take off my robe. That'll happen, yeah. It can be glamour, too. Once you unlock glamour plates, it'll be whatever is the outer appearance. It doesn't matter what it is. All of my things are glamored here. So, it's not counting my mask as the outfit, it's counting the bunny head that it's glamored as. The Fashion Report does specify, oh, like what dyes you should dye each piece. If you get the exact one on Kayoko's report, say it says wine red, you get 2 points extra. If you just use some shade of red, that's 1 point, but that is still 1 extra point that you could be getting. But it does differentiate black, white, and gray, I will say. And also browns versus oranges is the only thing. I want glamour so bad. You can unlock glamour. There's really nothing low levelish that you'll keep at the moment, but you'll get some stuff. Glamour is... I'm so sick of this robe! You're gonna change out of them so quickly, but you will get so many of those robes. That is the bane of being a casting at low level. But yes. Alright. I think that's all we can do for now. The next gate is gonna pop, so let's see what that's gonna be, actually. So at any point you're curious as to what the next gate is, you talk to the gatekeeper and they'll tell you, and they'll even take you to the point where you register. I was not paying attention to what it was. Cliffhanger! Oh yeah. When can I get the funny scythe? 70. This is my favorite minigame. Fair tidings, baby girls. Hi, Jeff. Hi. You're about to see my favorite minigame. I might get nervous because I'm streaming it. But I love easy jumping puzzles. Yeah, you have to be level 15. Listen, I walked. On my main, I walked for over half an hour from Gridania to the Waking Sands, to Vesper Bay, to find out that I was too low level to unlock glamours and dying. Attach each glamour to each armor piece. The moment your armor upgrades, you have to re-glamour. Yeah, so you'll be going through glamour or gear so quickly until you hit about level 40 to 50 that I would not worry about it until you finish Realm Reborn. Sorry, I'm gonna just do this so fast. I'm just gonna try to do this as fast as I can because I love this minigame. Alright. Come on, put me up there. Lagging a little. Ah! Oh no, it actually pushed me off. Oh, where's the guy? I have to talk to the guy to get back on it. There's so many people here also! I can't remember the last time I played Cliffhanger with this many people. Anyway, this is a minigame. Don't touch the bombs. Get good. That's really it. Jumping mechanics don't actually have any function in the main game itself, so it's totally optional if you want to get good at this or not. Some people don't touch it at all. Done. You can, by the way, that last jump with the this wooden bridge, you could just entirely clear. That's one. All right. By the way, if you ever want to practice this at any point, you can kind of cheese it by jumping onto here. And so, you know, if you touch the bombs, you'll get pushed in the direction. It doesn't push you all the way off, but you have to be careful. Learning how to do half jump versus full jumps is pretty important when it comes to jumping puzzles, where if you don't hold the directional button, you can do these short hops. You can do these short hops here and there, but if you keep holding directional, you do a full jump. So that's the difference between a half jump and a full jump. You can do a full jump over that. You can take your time dodging the bombs. You don't have to do it as quickly as I did. I just like this game a lot. This entire thing, you can fully jump over. All of the characters, regardless of what race you pick, have the same run speed and jump height. That's why it looks like, maybe say, the larger races, the taller races, seem like they jump lower, while, like, say, Lalafell and Aura jump higher. It's because they all meet the same stats. Mechanically. Anyway, where was I? Sorry, Cliffhanger, like, brings something out of me whenever I play this. There's something feral when it comes to jumping puzzles that gets pulled out of me. About to buy level skip to get that scythe. Listen, even if you get the level skip to get the scythe, you're gonna have to still learn how to do those mechanics. Okay, but Cliffhanger's so silly. You're so real. Thank you. Thank you. I'll say this, because you're starting out, I would not level skip. First of all, level skipping a class is fine if you already max leveled a class. If you already have experience playing this game, and say, oh, like, you have a level 90 Dragoon, and... No, that's a wrong example. You have a level 90 Archer. 90 level Bard, in fact. And you're like, I understand how the aiming class works. I understand how to move. I know what my side abilities are, like, Peloton versus arm's length versus... foot graze, leg graze, head graze. You know, then I would say, sure, you want to become a machinist? Level skip. Because that's what I did. But since you're still learning this, I don't want you to level skip a class, not know how to use it, and waste that money when you go, oh, I don't understand how to do this rotation. I actually don't like being a tank. I don't think I'll ever play a tank again, in fact. You know, I don't want you to, you know, waste your money when you don't know that. I only fell off the first time since a bond landed on me when I spawned. Yeah, that'll happen. But yeah, I want you to experience the game first. If you think you might be interested in learning Reaper, then pick up Dragoon, pick up Lancer in Gridania, because that is what has the shared ability set. You know, it'll be directionals. You'll learn what that is. The blood thing. What's the blood thing? Like, I could tell it's gonna be stressful, but having the power of God is also fun. Like, yeah. Like, once you have one of the healers maxed out, you can kind of generally pick up the others and get a feel for them. But yeah, I would say casting as an Arcanist is very different from being a melee DPS. Very different. So I would not recommend jumping from one to the other. Also, I guess you could buy a Reaper level skip, but you unlock Reaper at 70. It's kind of boring IMO. You also don't have any of the other abilities yet. I'll tell you what, Petra loves Summoner. Isn't Arcanist the one that turns into 2 classes, actually? Isn't it the one that branches into 2 different classes? Summoner's wild. Summoner, you can turn your carbuncle into primals, into the bosses. Scholar and Summoner, so you could turn into a healer later or DPS. Arcanist branches into Summoner and Scholar, yeah. I don't play casters. I'm too movie. As someone who started as a bard and then now mains machinist, it's a lot. Follow me to the Wonder Square West. We're still gonna go down the line here. I lied. This is just the opposite side of the Wonder Square. You followed me here anyway, you fool. Anyway. This is Godbert Manderville. This is important for lore to learn, actually. This is very important. This is Godbert Manderville. He is the proprietary owner of the Manderville Gold Saucer. He does come up in event stories and events involving the Gold Saucer. Behold, man himself, the legend. I'm spread. Of course I'm gonna follow Tall Bunny Boy. And once you become level 50? No. I think, is it level 50 that the YZ Naked? He doesn't need clothes. Godbert Manderville doesn't need clothes to conceal every part of his glory. It's just what he does, yeah. Yeah, the clothes hold him back. He does have clothes. He does wear clothes, but this is just him in all his glory. Apprentice Arcanist, main scholar, but I do have a job for every role. Machinist is range. Yeah, you know, having a little bit of each. I'll pick up Pictomancer. That'll be really my casting class on my main account. I'm gonna try. I'll try to learn caster. Do my best. But I did falsely lead us here because I confused what hall we were already in before. Her dancer is the bane of some people's existence. Petra's was a dancer main. She's trying to switch off from it, but she's a dancer main. Do you like DDR? Do you like the randomness of DDR? Then you will love Dancer. But Dancer is not a DPS. Damage-dealing DPS. It is a ranged DPS, but it mainly does support, to be honest. Its power really comes from supporting the other people in the party. Not quite there yet, because you gotta start Heaven's Word, but Astrologian is the one I'm aiming for. Astrologian, healer, has a bit of RNG to it, but is very fun, and aesthetically kinda cool. Tank's the same, yeah. I think the outfits are cute. I like the Astro Globes. Remember, always give someone dance partner. Right, Petra? Right? Always give someone dance partner. Anyway, this is the event square. There will probably be someone around here or one of the sides. Things will happen on this stage. That's one of the gates. But over here, we do have various mini games. So you do have to do a couple of these. So if you haven't done a mini game yet, you just have to do 3 of them and earn a total of 100 MGP from these. It takes 2 to tango. We'll be in like the middle of a fight, and then Petra, I hear Petra in a call go, "Oh, I forgot to give you dance partner. Sorry, here." In like the middle of a raid after like a first boss or something. Yeah, here's Mooglepaw. I'll even show you guys my favorite mini game later, which is the one where you chop wood. Out on a limb, yeah! I love Out on a Limb. Like, it takes a little bit longer than these small ones, but it has, like, the higher payout to it, personally. But I love Out on a Limb. I don't think I've played it yet on this account. Where's my challenge log? So look at this. Things are slowly getting done. Some of them are a bit more intensive. Like, enter 3 chocobo races. Enter 20 chocobo races. Win a chocobo race. I'd say winning 1 chocobo race is within reason. Winning 10 chocobo races, I can't really recall the last time I did that on my main account. So we can ignore some of these. The amount that I calculated for about the 80k a week doesn't include winning 10 chocobo races, winning 10 triple triad matches, you know, winning 5 triple triad matches in the battle hall, in Mahjong. I didn't count these. Participate in the open tournament. You know, I counted the ones that I feel like were more reasonable to do, as long as you're there on the right day of the week. The reason I like Scholar so much is because of the Scholar gear. I have cravats, and I'm a sucker for a cravat. Fair, honestly. Alright. We're gonna go to the Aether Shard. How do you unlock these if you don't have them? You have to take the lift, right? Anyway, let's go to the Cackpot board. Let me see if I even did this. This is the big lottery. This is the big lottery system. You have to pick 4 numbers on 3 cards. It'll get drawn. You can actually come here on Saturdays 9 p.m. EST, I believe. And the numbers will show up here. It's a whole thing about it. People gather up to watch the numbers go through. And then, as long as you come back before next Saturday, before the next drawing, you can ask the Cackpot cashier to give you your reward. And even if you don't win anything, say, will it show me the bonuses? View the payout. Okay, this is the payout board. It looks like everything is met because we've, the server has currently met the total number of tickets needed to be sold. Consolation prize, if you win nothing, you get 1,000, currently with the bonus, 294 MGP per ticket. That's 3. So that's 3,600 MGP right there that you can get every week. Very easy. If you're really lucky, you can get 1,000,000 MGP in one go. And a little bird ring. It really isn't anything. It really isn't anything. I can't view it. I can't turn off. For my own consciousness, I can't take off my character's outfit. Ignore that my things are being sold on the little HUD. Winning numbers are drawn at Saturday, 6 p.m. PST. So the drawing is Saturday at 9, and then you have a whole week to grab it. Basically, as long as it's before the next drawing. You do get a little bonus for buying the tickets earlier in the week. So, like, say you're there right after the drawing, you get a little early bird bonus for buying the tickets immediately after. Can't be naked in public? Not on stream. Not for any reason whatsoever. So yeah. So I believe... Yeah, I'm afraid you're early for the drawing, sir. Anything while you wait? Yeah, so I already bought my tickets. And if you're never sure... I see. I can't talk about it. Not dicks out! But they're packing. It's not out, though. If you're ever not sure... Let me, like, move over here so you can see my menu on this corner. But if you're ever not sure, if you bought your tickets or not, and you don't want to go to the gold saucer to check, you can click on the gold saucer. The gold saucer is its own tab here. You can view, actually, you can view everything here. How much MGP you have. The jumbo Cackpot is a little bit down here. You can see the ticket numbers that you have. Mini Cackpot, it tells you already bought all 3. Recent tournament results. If you participated in a tournament, it'll come up here. Next Triple Triad tournament is... that's sometime next week. Give you other things in here. This is my... this is my Chocobo. His name is GG. I forgot I did that. I forgot I named my Chocobo GG. Why did it let me name him GG? You don't type in the name, by the way. You randomly pick from a list of words like racehorses. I can't believe I can check how my crypto is doing at 14. Yeah, Wondrous Tales is a good way to get MGP too. If you happen to be doing very well in your journals, that's about when you hit level 60, I believe. You'll get a journal that you do weekly that will give you a decent amount of rewards. I think, actually, I have a Wondrous Tales right here. If you get a line, these stickers get put down. If you get a line, you get 30,000 MGP, 50,000 MGP. Oh, actually, this is 100. And this will be 1,000,000 MGP, if you're lucky. How often do gates happen? Every 20 minutes in real time. So the next one's coming up in 4 minutes. I've gotten 2 lines a few times. I've gotten them a small handful here and there. I've gotten all the Chloe certificate prizes I want. So I've on my main, I just have a stack of gold saucer certificates. I got one more. I gotta finish my log. Yeah. I've seen people gathering my world down below, so I think you're going there in a second. Probably. There's still 4 minutes. I don't think the... Oh, yep. What's this gonna be, then? So, because it is a 20-minute, it is... It could be Slices Right or Any Way the Wind Blows. I don't know which is gonna be. So Slices Right is an AoE dodging minigame. I love Slices Right. But I always lose at the one part where you have to pick one of 3 cups to sit under. Slices Right terrifies me. For some reason, my favorite part of this game is jumping puzzles and dodging AoEs. Even if I'm not, like, perfect at it, it's my favorite part. You literally ask anyone I've played with. I love dodging AoEs. Y'all fucking playing Fall Guys? There was a Fall Guys event in the game where you actually played on a Fall Guys stage and played Fall Guys minigames. Just remember. We are watching you. I didn't play it on my alt. I kind of wish I did now. I didn't know like how often I would be playing on my community alt. And now I kind of wish I did. But the Fall Guys event will be coming back for seasonal things. The Fall Guys video is fun, except for the bullshit spinning mechanic. I was so good at the spinning mechanic. That's not... I always lost out. I never won the last one. I always got, like, 2nd place. Like, I would get there, but, like, someone was just slightly faster than me. But the spinning minigame, I learned. I learned how to really just push it. Is this guy rizzing up the cat boy? Who is? Where? What's happening? We still got 2 minutes. Got to play the Fall Guys one, and man, the artistic split going there visually was a lot. Yeah, that sounds about right. But we got to see a Dragoon in Fall Guys. The guy playing the instrument. Oh, I can also play an instrument. I can also... This is it. This is the reason I put this outfit on my bard. What else do I have to show you guys? We went over Mini Cactpot, Jumbo Cactpot, Triple Triad, Gates, Minigames, Bastion Report. I guess the only things after this would be doing Verminion, Chocobo Racing, and just doing the challenge log, and then that'll be the rest of the stream. How are you guys feeling about this? Think you got, like, the basics down? Anything I have to re-explain? Chocobo Racing and Verminion are gonna be the 2 things that you really... Oh, anyway, the wind blows. Okay. This one's luck. This one is luck-based. But, statistically, there is one place where you stand that is just slightly better than all the others. And for me, people will argue which it is. I think it's this little crook, this little like inner corner of this wing. And that is where I like to stand. And it doesn't guarantee, it's not guaranteed to work. Because the way this is that a typhon will spawn randomly and do a random AoE push attack. It's not guaranteed to push you off, but very likely it will because people like to stand on the sides. Following the leader interdimensionally. Yeah, you want to be on the south side. Like you wanna face. Is this the south side? Yes. This is like the south edge of the map. You want to have your back facing against this window. Towards the aetheryte. I could get pushed off. Could not. Who knows? Gesundheit. But yeah, basically it's luck. And really, as long as you're standing as forward as I am, you should be good, except for the one attack that takes out an entire fourth of the stage, which you really can't do anything about it. And you can move around during it. Not during it. You can switch your position between the AoEs, between the gusts of wind, but you will be frozen in place. So people like to just commit to one spot and then hope they make it through. And you'll have to dodge 5 attacks, basically. And who knows what they could be. It could spawn 5 of the exact same one. Let's see. How quickly do we get pushed out? What do you think? Woo! Uh-oh. Look at those guys. Goodbye. All I could think of is from Any Way the Wind Blows from Hadestown. I love Hadestown. Oh, okay, okay. That's 2. That was like the same one again. Jerry, no. No! Ah! I mean, we're good. No! Nilla. We're doing so good. That's a 4 out of 5. We got 1 more. We still got a good chance, unless they decide to do the quarter stage one for the last one, but... No! Damn it! Ah, so close, so close. Thought we were gonna make it, but still got jinxed us. I'm sorry. I wished for it too hard. That's what I always like to say. If you wish for it too hard, it just doesn't come true. You have a good chance, me internally. Son, no! Listen, I have to be confident as a streamer. I have to exude confidence, and then when it does actually happen, I go, of course I knew it. That's what it means to be a pro gamer. Listen, it's all about branding. Let's see, what does that count as, right? It didn't count as completing a gate? Yeah, it didn't count as completing a gate because we didn't make it to the end. Write that down, write that down! If you wish too much, it goes backwards. It kind of comes back to a full circle. Being good at the game is like 98% good vibes. Yeah. As long as you're having fun, it's fine. Also, that still counts as participating in a gate. We just need to do 2 more. We just need to complete 1 more gate, which will be on the 40-hour mark. It could be Leap of Faith, Air Force 1, Slice is Right. Slice is Right, hopefully. Again, we're not guaranteed to finish that one. Still counts as participation. Woo! Who's throwing money at us? Air Force 1 would be fun. That's an easy finish. Leap of Faith depends on where we end up. Good old Civ. Like Nuclear Gandhi. Yeah. If the vibes are too good, they just turn bad. Right? Is that how it works? Anyway, where's the nearest aetheryte? Is it up here? It wasn't. It's just gonna be the main aetheryte, I think. Close enough. Alright, where else do we have to cover? Aetheryte. We've gone to the Round Square, which is the little cliffside grassy park. Jackpot board, event square. Alright, now we need to go to the Chocobo Square. I already have a Chocobo. If anyone still has this quest to unlock, you better, because this is, again, a good chunk to do. You don't have to be good at it. You don't have to finish it. But if we all go in at once, there's a good chance that we can all get paired up together. But you don't really do anything here. You can do this from your duty finder. You can, there's a gold saucer tab, and this will be the Chocobo races, but you won't get any rewards for it. You do want to do random, Costa, Tranquil. Can we go in as a party? Can we go in together? I love the fact that they call the round square makes no sense. Oh yeah. I love like hearing the NPCs whisper around. Can we go in as a party in the normal Chocobo races, not party member? I don't know, actually. There he's gone. Very quickly, I'm gonna invite you guys to a party and then see if I can register. Just to see. If not, I'm gonna disband. One of your party members does not read the requirements for this duty. Who ain't got this unlocked yet? I'm not shaming anyone for this. But it looks like there's a little something missing for this quest line. I'll just disband this for now. Spook? Could it be you? I haven't done any races? If it's okay, I'll kick you for the party from now. This does... I believe there should be an NPC here that you talk to, but you do have to go to, the Black Shroud. You know, like the Chocobo farm? You gotta go there. The whole quest line. You never have to upgrade your Chocobo to participate in these races. That's really if you want to do, like, the really competitive stuff, or do you want a funny color Chocobo? No, it was no one in the party, actually. I forgot to register my Chocobo. Let me know. I wanna see if we can go in. But it seems that we can. Invite to party. I did now. I wanna see. Well, let's go in. One of your party members does not meet the requirements. Maybe it's me. Maybe I'm the problem. Son, a problem? Never. Let me... I do not meet it. I'm mainly doing this just to experiment a little bit too, so excuse me for that. Ooh, we're going in. Maybe it is me. Hold on. Weird. It might be a weird party thing. I haven't done... Ah, that's right. Ooh!
Oh, a raid from William Twist with 5 viewers.
William
Welcome,
Twist.
raiders. Your presence adds a spark to our foxy den. Let's embark on a journey full of laughs, mischief,
Welcome in,
and unforgettable
welcome
moments
in.
together.
Hello, welcome in, raiders. My name is Sun, your local fox boy. I'm not shrouded. You're enshrouded. How is enshrouded? My name is Sun. I am helping my community Ooh, did I just participate for an actual race? 156 yams? 156, that's a mile! That was good. Are you saving up for the car? Yeah, I am getting everyone in my community. I'm just kind of showing them how to unlock everything. So I kind of went from scratch, helped them unlock their first minions if they haven't already. Any of, like, you know, the optional stuff to help them get their stuff, the challenge logs and all such. And now we're just gonna kind of be grinding in the gold saucer. You know, good to get a head start because you can get, you know, the 200,000 MGP for the car in like a week. If you're just crazy lucky, if you're crazy lucky with a mini cactpot every day, you can get that much in like a week. But that's not realistic. So I'm kind of helping out on a casual level for anyone who is interested in following along, want to watch the VOD. It's not very organized because something took me over when Cliffhanger came on. I have the car from the original. Shame we don't have Make It Rain going. We don't have Make It Rain going, but you know what we do have? We have the Mogtome event. If you do gates, if you do just a bunch of gates, you will get enough Mogtomes. You know, if you don't have anything else to save up for, you'll have the Mogtomes to buy the MGP vouchers. That's 50,000 each. Art? A platinum card, yeah. So, you know, if you don't have anything else to save up for, because I'll be honest, the prizes are a bit lackluster. You know, if you've already been doing the game for a bit, I might lose. I'm lathered. So I was talking to my pal to get back to 14. Looking forward to Dawn Trail and Viper. I know. Oh, I'm so excited. There's just like a lot to look forward to. Be better to try to unlather my chocobo? Kinda doesn't matter at this point. They're coming up. No! Yeah. I should have unlathered them. But coming in second place does mean I have the chance to get a bonus reward. You don't get the bonus reward for coming in first. GG! No! I'm all caught up in MSQ stuff, just waiting for more content. I'm actually not fully caught up on my main. I'm like 6.4 currently. But this is my alt. It is a bit behind. It is story skipped. You can see that my next story is next ship to sail. But yeah. Let's see. So that was one run of Chocobo Racing. Now, the last thing that I have to show you guys is Lord of Verminion. I do not remember how the stamina bar works in here, to be fair. It's if you keep holding forward, your Chocobo gets lathered, they get tired, so you have to actually hold the back button to untire them, to kind of make them slow down a little bit. Oh, by the way, here's a fun little fact if you guys didn't know this. I'm gonna RP walk. But you see this little Spriggan? See this little Spriggan here? You guys don't understand how hard this little fella is working. Wow. If you walk up to it, it'll slowly lead you to the Lord of Verminion room. Otherwise, it keeps circling around the fountain. Look how happy it is that you're following it. Maybe it just thinks I'm a very big Spriggan. And then, we're here! Yay! We did it! And it's so happy that it brought us over to the Lord of Verminion place. And that's it. That's just a little Easter egg. It does nothing else, and it will, if you don't follow it, it just keeps circling around the fountain until someone follows it. And I think that's so, so cute. So, Lord of Verminion, you cannot... This minigame does not exist. Well, Lord of Verminion, you say that, but it does earn you the most MGP in a single sweep. If you play it 5 times, That is 27,000 MGP a week. Shoot! It is a little instance. You can't play it. Is there something that you have to unlock for this? I could have been mistaken. Hold on. You need 3 minutes. Ah, darn it. I thought you just needed 1. I'm sorry, Meta. You know how to get 2, at least. And a 3rd. There are plenty of events. There are plenty of places that do drop it. I have a ship minion. You have 1, so that's your 1. You should have the cat, and you should have, then also the dog. If you didn't do the other quest. If you didn't do man's best friend. That should be 3, right? And yeah, the cat. And then you have the dog. That should be 3. You just don't have the dog? If that's okay, do you want me to, like, taxi you back to get it? It's at Airport. Alright, I don't know why I thought you just needed 1 minion to do it. If you want. I will quickly show, 'cause I don't think I've done anything on this account. You have something called the Verminion Challenge. This is a little, like, 20-something step tutorial. 20-something stage tutorial. We have a thing in 4 minutes, though. We can do that, and then, if you want to, you can head off and do that quest. This counts for the Verminion Challenge. I think the little big beast is probably the easiest. You just have to beat up a Gubu. So if you get to stage 4, you can just grind this 5 times a week. And it only takes a couple of minutes to do each week. And that's your 27,000 MGP a week. And the other thing I'm going to point out is this tournament record keeper. This 3rd Lalafell on the side, who's wearing the cute little bunny outfit. You have to talk to this person to register for tournaments. And you'll know if a tournament is going on because this tournament board in the Minion Square is going to be shining. So you would talk to the record keeper. They'll let you know when the next tournament is going to start and roughly when it ends and what requirements you need to do for it. When the tournament ends, before the next one begins, you have to claim your reward, which can be anywhere from 40,000 to 90,000, 100,000 MGP, depending on where you placed. Even if you get last place, you'll get a few dozen MGP, a few dozen thousand. Easily. Like, on an average day, maybe 20 to 40 people tops will enter, and I still get 40k MGP for losing 1 round. But you do get more rewarded if you play more, if you place higher. You can't party up. Your bun! No, it's Tall Sun. That's me, Tall Sun. What is the benefit of MGP? Can you convert it? No. MGP is entirely contained within the Gold Saucer, but anything you get from the Gold Saucer can include mounts, glamour, level 1 glamour. You want to get a bunny outfit for your character? Like this bunny ears and like a bustier and that kind of stuff? That's all MGP. Orchestration, new hairstyles, the funky little weapons. That's all you have to say, glamour. But yeah, everything will entirely just be MGP, and you can only get it from the Gold Saucer. Let's see. Oh, we have a minute. Let's head over to... the main Aetheryte is probably the easiest way to find it. Because I'll go to the main Aetheryte, and then I'll turn to, like, the Gatekeeper in the Wonder Square. It's Leap of Faith. Participate! If you don't want to do Leap of Faith, you can just leave. Shoal's gonna turn me into a cat girl. Tempting, tempting. Yes. Take the leap. Yes? Yeah. Oh, I am registered. There's so many people, it's not putting me in right away. That's crazy. I did Leap of Faith so much for my grind for Fenrir. Oh, damn it. It's the Sylphae one. I'm not good at this one. We'll do our best. So here's a little hack. If you find you're having trouble, especially with all these people with their stuff on, hit F1. If you didn't rebind F1 to anything else, you'll get a little target over yourself. And you can see my little hitbox. As long as most of the circle is still on a platform, I'm still counted as like being on a surface. That's something just to keep in mind of. So if you have a little bit of difficulty finding out where to jump, that's something to keep in mind. Did I get one? I'm not paying attention to where the statues are. Like, I'm not worried about those. I just want to finish it. Woo! I'll just go the up path. This one is the newest one, the mushroom one. I feel like I'm much better at the one that's on like the statue with the wall. Oh, damn it! I thought I could make it. That's a long fall. It let me fall quite a bit of ways there. I'm not great at this. Oh, here's one here. I missed it. Oops. Yeah, I'm not great at Leap of Faith. I just like jumping puzzles. I don't know why. Literally, I went to Kugane for the first time, and there was a jumping puzzle right away, and no one saw me for, like, hours. I was literally missing for 8 hours just climbing Kugane Tower. Here, and then I can jump here. By the way, if you find that you're running a little short on jumps, if you go in, you can sprint. You can set your character to sprint, and your jump distance will be further, but it will kind of put you off from shorter distance jumps. If you need to do like a very short jump, it'll be harder to do if you have a sprint on. War flashbacks to the days I used to play MapleStory. yeah. It's given a little MapleStory PTSD. Man, I have not played MapleStory in a hot minute. Isn't there new content? Don't they still make new content for that game? I'm bad at this part. Alright. Life hack number 2. See these stairs? Aim for the wall. See that little reticle? Aim for the corner of the wall. It's much easier for you to catch your character if you aim for the wall here. Like, go out as far as you can. Aim for the inner wall. Is it a little slower? Yeah. It's not guaranteed to be every time, but it'll be easier than, you know, over jumping and slipping. You can like right there, I slipped a bit. But you saw that my character tried to stop himself. Whoops. I also have this weird habit of backing my character up. You have like what, like 9 minutes to finish this? I don't have the patience. Don't log out of the game. You just leave the instance. I don't get any MGP for that, I think, but I still got a Mog Tome. Oh no, I still got 700 MGP. Wait, so I still get the amount for the trophies then. Okay. Last time I played must have been like 2008 because I remember exactly which high school friend I used to play with. Oh my god. So yeah. that's kind of all I have to show you guys. And the rest of the night will just be trying to do as much of the challenge log as possible. So complete 1 more gate, participate in 5 gates. By the way, there is sort of an equal distribution of what gates can appear on the marks. It'll be consistent. They each have a pool that they can be. Every single one could be Leap of Faith. There is 1 Leap of Faith instance in every pool on the 20-minute marks. But if you're saying, oh, I would really like to do, you know, Air Force One. Air Force One will be on the 0, like on the hour and every 40 minutes. You know, any wind blows could only be on the 20 minutes. Okay, I lied. Verminion is kind of silly. So yeah, I'm just gonna go down the list and do what I can. I'll show you which ones I like. Let's see, I still need to finish 3 minigames. That would be me going to the Minion Square. And I like doing Out on a Limb. Again, not perfect, but I do like this game. Where basically you have to find like the sweet spot. Oh. Okay, it's a little higher. You have to find the center of an invisible mark. A little bit lower. A little higher. Damn it. It's hard to stop it exactly sometimes. And you can double down. If you have enough time, this timer does not reset. This 1-minute timer in the middle of the pie, that is all the time you have to keep doubling down and like doubling your bets. I'll hit no just because I need to complete my log entries. But it's sort of like a pie, a pizza slice, and the very center is like a little bit better than each. Ooh, okay. Higher, lower? Lower. Lower? There. The excellent. The excellent will take it down 1 spot in 1 hit. You can get lucky and get it every time, but it's also likely that it could be on the extreme ends. And why do I put my, oh. There it was. You can't see in my log, but I got 1000 MGP for size doesn't matter. And 1500 MGP for all the small things. So I finished 2 of these. That is 2500 MGP. Right there. And what did I start with today? I started with 66,000. I have this game nailed down to a math. Yeah, I'm a little out of practice to it, but like, I know roughly how big I need to stop it. It's just a matter of my actual skill of stopping it on the point, you know? I used to play on the, even like the yellow level. So you can see here, I got 20,000 just from running through the things casually. How do I leave the jump game? So on the duties, I don't know if there's an easier way. You can either hit U hotkey, just U, or you can click on the name of it. If you're playing with computer and keyboard, you can click on the name of the instance, and then it'll give you the option to leave. You can also leave normal instances like that too, but it'll give you a penalty if you're in a party with other people. I usually play on yellow. It depends. If I'm doing it for the actual MGP, then yeah, I'll play on yellow. But if I'm just doing it for the weekly challenge log, I'll play on green. I don't like to stress myself out. By the way, you can see here in the very bottom, I'm making below my burst shot. You can see I have gil on the bottom here. You can't see exactly how much I have because I'm a little embarrassed to show how much money I have in my pockets. If you right-click it, it will change what currency it currently shows you. You made it out, I see. So you can have it that, oh, when I'm in here, I just want to see how much MGP I have. The amount of gil I have doesn't matter. There is stuff you can buy for gil in here. Not everything is spent is MGP. There are some things that you do buy with gil. So that does include, hold on. Let me check something really quick. So you can buy minions here, which I'm assuming is you can buy your first 3 minions. I have almost the same amount of guild that I have MGP. Also, I'm sorry, Meta. It is, like, I did want to do everything, like, that was free, if possible. So where do I buy Glamour? Yeah, I'll show you. It's in the card. It's the same space as you, do the mini cact pot. So if you go to the entrance in card squares... you will talk to the prize claim. Now, they redid some of the structure of how it's done. So you'll see, like, prize exchange 1 through 4. I believe 2 should be armor, which is your clothing. Because they sort of sorted that 1 is weapons, 2 is armor, 3 is accessories, and 4 is others. So 2 will be armor. You could do gambler's gloves, trousers, boots, the bunny crown and bunny outfits. If I did... where's the top? Okay, wear the bunny crown, yeah. I have some of these. Oh, wait. Save outfit. Yay. So, like, you can preview the outfits if you right-click and try them on. Good stuff. It's sort of some basic stuff, but if you want to spend on MGP for these, it's pretty good. You get a cool pair of horns. You get a nice dress, a smock. Claws of the Beast are here. They get a little bit more expensive the cooler they are. They know what they're doing. You know, alternatively, there are also weapons. These do equip at level 50. Some of the bottom ones are level 1, but they're the most expensive, obviously. Level 1 meaning you can kind of equip even low-level gear. But this higher level stuff here, still another 100,000 MGP. But they're very silly. Because they're all themed after the Subattender, who is the mascot. 200%. And look how goofy it is, like the star at the end of that. That's the Subattender. We are wanting to save up 200,000 for the car, by the way, which you can earn it back if you play consistently every day. But you do have to finish a Realm Reborn to access the Final Fantasy 15 mount. But you could spend a little. Again, like if you play every day and you play consistently, even if it's for like an hour a day, my schedule for it takes 3 weeks. I'm gonna stream every Friday, so you guys can get 200,000. That is very much for casually. You only play on this 1 day a week, and you don't get any of the extra stuff. You could still get 200,000 within the time span. So there is room to wiggle in. There's wiggle room. But yeah, I think that's it. Oh, I haven't done any Verminion yet. So that's all. And now I'm just gonna do everything on the list now. For real. Let's see. In 4 minutes? I have to change this thing because it's confusing me. Local time. Okay. I really want to sub so I can pay as a Banui. So, Meta, I will let you know, even if you do sub, you do have to buy the expansion that the Banuis are available in. So, just because you start subscribing to the game doesn't mean you can automatically play as a bunny. You do have to buy the Shadowbringers expansion. I'm just gonna let you know that. How to use the little... I forget what it's called, but the things you'd exchange for MGP. Oh, you, like the vouchers? If you have a voucher, you just right-click it and hit use. And then it's just like anything else. Yeah, let's go! 1, 2, 3! Yeah, you just use it. It's kind of like using any, like, the minions or any other stuff. Isn't it cheaper if I buy the most recent expansion? You do buy them separately unless it is, like, a complete thing. Unless it does specify, like, oh yes, this comes with all the previous expansions. They do go on sale. I don't know how much it is currently because Heavensward is free in the free trial. And it's then Shadowbringers, then Endwalker. I don't know how expensive it is. Yeah, so right now you would have to buy Shadowbringers and Endwalker. If you just want the Banui, you can just buy Shadowbringers. You would have to buy Endwalker later. I'm not condoning anyone to spend. I don't know how much you would have to spend currently, because the price point is changing. Because when I started playing, I played up until level 50. There wasn't a Heavensward expansion in the free trial yet, and I had to buy Heavensward, Stormblood, and Shadowbringer. And then I pre-ordered Endwalker, and I didn't finish Endwalker until 2 years after. That's right, I was gonna talk to you. Sometime when Dawn Trail comes out, you'll have to buy Endwalker and Dawn Trail, yeah. So if you want to buy, you know, the expansion, there are cheaper ways about it. There's easier ways about it. You could buy also, like, a collector's edition, which will give you bonus things, too. But, yeah, the subscription really just gives you access to other things. It's not that expensive, but I'm not gonna tell people what is considered not expensive for, you know, their own income. But you will have to buy Shadowbringer. I guess if you just buy the base game as itself, if you start subscribing, you'll just get up to, I was just thinking about this. Because Stormblood is now in the free trial, you can play as an All-Ra. That wasn't the case before. You did have to buy the Stormblood expansion to play as All-Ra before, huh? Oh man, I didn't think about that. So would you be able to play as a male? No, that's silly if they made it separate, right? I'm an All-Ra, actually. Oh, well that's perfect since you are a dragon, right? Very cute. What is happening here? Oh, that's, White Mage? Yeah. I started as a Catboy, and then I originally wanted to play as a Hrothgar, but I didn't have the expansion that had the Hrothgar in it. So I played as a Mikote, and I thought, oh, once I start subscribing and I buy the Shadowbringers expansion, I'll become a Hrothgar. But then I fell in love with their little kitty ears and their scoliosis and the way their hands clench up by, like, in a little fist by their sides. And so I stayed as a Mikote until Viera were announced. Male Viera. Aura was Aura Heavensward? Am I just profiling the Aura because they live in Authored? No, that doesn't sound right. Were Aura really introduced in Heavensward? They were dragging people in concept art. Oh, that's kind of cool. I didn't think about that. Oh, you're right. I guess Yugiri was there. Huh. See, I didn't really come in till later. Yeah, I didn't play till later, so I just assumed they can introduce people of, like, a singular, like, race without, like, we met a character. I'm gonna meet a character in at the end of Endwalker right now who's not a playable race. Am I wrong? It's doable, technically. I know they're adding her later, but like she's in the game. I try to jump forward. I can't talk and cliffhanger apparently. I'm trying to think of too many things at once. I guess I didn't consider that though. There's so many people here. Why did I fall? Yeah, they teased her when she was still wearing the head armor. Yeah, I guess I just wasn't aware. Not showing her character model. Still couldn't play as a raw when I was free trialing. Okay. There's so many people up here, Jesus. I got up here before sun. Let's go. Move this. Alright. What does that give us now? I got, So, also by completing the challenge log, this does count as the completion for it. So I got 10,000 gil just for completing 5 different challenges. Like, just the gold saucer. So if I complete 10 of them, I get another 10,000. I can get... How many challenges are there here, actually? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11... So, if I did most of these, I can get 30,000 gil a week. Just from doing gold saucer, which is not bad. That's like some bus change right there. What else do I have to do now? What's next on the list? Enter 3 chocobo races. I'll do the 3. I'm not gonna push too hard. All right, I was gonna show you guys how to get the Gubu hat, the Goblin hat. So this is something for this week's challenge. Again, if you type !fashion, it'll link you to Kyoko Star's current Fashion Week thing. Also, Meta, you might be able to do this on free trial. I'm not sure. But if you go to New Gridania... I'm actually... Party up with me. Where are you? I'm gonna stand next to this, Cactor sign. Oh, you're at the main? Okay. I don't know how to... Right over there. I can teleport. I'm gonna party up with you. And take my things. The regular tomestones of Genesis. What the heck are those? Oh, these. This is the current, Mogtomes. So if you have not collected it yet, invite to party. Winter. I'll show you really quick, because they're at the Black Shroud. Each of the 3 city-states, so Gridania, Ul'dah, Limsa, will have one of these Moogles by the main Aetheryte. If you haven't talked to them yet, collect your Mog journal, your Mogpendium. See this Mogpendium? This is only for this event week. It goes away once, like, the next big patch is gonna drop, probably. But this is basically gonna tell you, hey, if you do these, you get Mogtomes. The Mogstone, Genesis, if you don't spend them before the event ends, basically, within, like, a certain amount of time, so with some leeway, they kind of become useless. So this is the currency for the current event. So you get weekly ones. This is unique to you. You can see that I haven't done any of these, but you get 20. I got 20 for doing Cutter's Cry. Everyone gets the same one. I don't have this unlocked yet on this alt, but play Triple Triad against the Indolent Imperial in Mordona if you have that unlocked. That's 10 right there. Ultimog Challenge, everyone has this. 50 for getting 8,000 points during a single ocean fishing voyage. You also get these tomestones for doing gates. That wasn't available previously to this patch. Just for doing normal ocean fishing, just various things. You talk to the itinerant Moogle. I don't have any of these unlocked. They're all high-end content stuff. You'll slowly get them. But you only get them from doing them synced. So you'll exchange the irregular Mog Tomes, the newest ones, and these are the things you get. A neckerchief, a antelope doe horn. And here's the thing, if you don't want these sell for a couple 100,000 gil at a time. Before this event, these were like millions, by the way. It was like impossible to get these. Titania barding. This sells for crazy still. The modern legend hairstyle, the Dommel whistle, which isn't crazy expensive. The Ultima horns. You want to become Ultima? And then some that are on the cheaper end. I really haven't done anything to collect these. Late Allegan armor. What does Job Mastery do? Job Mastery Prism is just confetti. You're gonna get so many of these. Don't spend this. This is like, you have nothing else to spend these on. Don't keep these in your inventory. Exchange them for Magic Prism Job Mastery. They're just stars. I have hundreds on my main account because I keep missing events for turn-ins. I have nothing else to spend them on. But you get minions here too. I'd say if you're gonna save up for something, try to get these whistles. Maybe not the horse. So Boreas, doable. But the Lanner or Kamui, the Kamui are much harder to get. That's Stormblood bosses. Rose Lanner, the Lanners are Heavensward bosses, and then the Boreas are the Primal, the horses. They don't have a name for them. Usually items at the top of the list are the exclusive to the events. Yeah. So this time around, everything is sort of doable. Maybe like, I don't know, like some of these are harder to get. You want an apple basket? I don't know. It's really only the Mamasheba neckerchief, which you can't see. You can't see. Can I remove this? No. It's just the neckerchief. Yeah, they rotate. They change every Mog Tome event. This time around is sort of repeat one, if I think, because I remember seeing the Mamasheba neckerchief before. I want a late Allegan. But yeah, get what you want. You can get most of these things later. Does anyone show how long it goes for? I don't remember. I think sometime in March is when the Mog Tome event stops. I can't afford it. Well, we gotta do, well, you could do gates. Honestly, doing the gates would be the easiest way for you to get the tomes right now. Again, the conversion is for every gate that you do in the Gold Saucer. If you earn 1,000 MGP, you get 1 tomestone. You get 1 tomestone for every 1,000. So say you, where's this? Where's the Mogpendium? So you can either run, say, Cutter's Cry, Sunken Temple, Dismal Darkhold. You'll get 3. But that would be the equivalent of doing Air Force 1. Slay, thank you. There should be an official event page on, like, Final Fantasy XIV's, like, website that explains, how it works. Actually, should you, oh, if you open up the Mogpendium, there is Access Special Site. It'll open up a link that'll explain most of it, if not all of it. And it should say a date from when it runs. But yeah. But everything in here, aside from the neckerchief, everything else you will be able to get in-game some way or another. But again, the Antelope Doehorn is like a Sky Scripts drop. I did Praetorium and Castrum for like a day straight to get the 50. That was back then. This is now. Go fishing! But if anyone wants to follow me, we are gonna head to... Meta, do you have, all of the Aetherites in Gridania? I know this is probably not somewhere you spend a lot of time in, but let me know if you have or not. I never fished. Listen. Vortigern, I'm calling him out. I don't even know if he's here. Vortigern, Petra and I were, like, intermediate fishing enthusiasts very early on in the game. Said, Vortigern, come onto the fishing boat with us. Like, he had only fished a few times, got the 10,000 point mount on the first one we played with him on. And then it took, what, like a year for Petra to finally get that same mount? Like, she only just got it recently. Like, the past, like, 2 weeks. Yeah, Petra just got it. And she's held that against Vortigern for, like, a year. Probably more than... Oh, you know what? Honestly, yeah, more than a year. 2 years at this point? Didn't we do that yesterday? Fishing? Ocean fishing? Did you? I don't know. Anyway. I don't know what points you have, but we're just gonna walk there if you want to follow me. We're gonna head over to Old Gridania, and I'm gonna show you where the achievements guy is. I don't know if you've talked to him yet or not, but everyone should know where this guy is, because you can get stuff, and it's based on how many achievements you've done. I don't know how many achievements you have. We're about to find out. Eventually you're gonna, eventually you're gonna run out of things to buy. I'll just walk you through this so you can collect the Aetherites if you don't have them yet. The Aethernets. Oh, did you get all the stones yesterday? That's the case. Oh, you don't have this one. Yeah, we'll just walk through. This is Gridania. This is where you start at if you start as a Lancer, Bard, Conjurer? And then some other thing, I'm sure. Anyway. You following? Yes. Lancer, Conjurer, Archer, okay. 14 is probably the most well-designed MMO I've ever played. Just kind of wish it was more my style. It's definitely had, like, its upgrades over time. So we're gonna talk to, Jonathan over here. Let me know. So this is the guy you're gonna talk to. When you do achievements, you kind of earn a secret currency for achievements. So I've earned 5 achievement certificates. I haven't done a lot on this account because this is my alt account. I really don't play on it. I story skipped. I have 26. So the goblin cap is what you need to get a higher points in Fashion Week. It won't get you to 80 guaranteed. I story skipped. I promise you that. It won't get you to 80 guaranteed, but it'll push you up a good chunk closer. At the Google cap. If you go to others, this is where you can get your first mount. You can't unlock it yet because you have to do a quest to unlock mounts separately. But the Magic Tech Deathclaw identification key, this is the only place that you can get it. And there's like other stuff. There's a behemoth. They're all six of these tokens. Had 3. There's also music. I haven't gotten them on here. There's a bunch of minions that you can get too. You want to get... These are all minions, actually. But I personally like the ribbon. I don't have a use for the goblin cap. Because without the other dyes, I can't really do anything, so I'm not really gonna try that much. But yeah, if you just gotta do more achievements, and if you go to character menu, achievements, you can view perhaps things that you could do with them. So triple triad, not triple triad. Gold saucer does have a lot of challenges. So I get 5 points for defeating an NPC at triple triad. What was it? What's the conversion? Each time you earn an achievement, you will gain achievement points. These points can be exchanged for achievement certificates by speaking with Jonathas and Old Gridania. Certificates can then be used to purchase special rewards, including rare items and gear. I don't know what the conversion is. I've definitely spent them. I don't know what. You can also get things out of here. But yeah, this is where you'll come to once in a while to exchange this guy for things. Including 2 mounts. Behemoth and Magitech of Deathclaw. Do you want us to get you the Makedo Amphitheater? I'm gonna walk you to that. Because if there's ever any events in Gridania, they will always be in the Makedo Amphitheater. Any seasonal events will consistently be in one of the 3 city-states, in either sort of the plaza by the main Aetheryte in Ul'dah, Makedo's Amphitheater, or the Aft Cast in Limsa. I love how the only game is I love how this game is the only game I've seen actually trying to make Gathering Professional interesting. You gotta play your little gambling minigame. Yeah! Yeah, there's other Aetherytes to gather. I'm gonna go back to the Gold Saucer to continue to grind. You can take my teleport at any time you want, as long as you don't teleport somewhere else, I think. So you don't have to take the teleport now. You can say wait. It'll kind of go into a little tab that you can claim for later, okay? Hey son, what's up, Meta? These are the only 2 I have. That's fine. If you want to do other stuff, it would be good. Again, you don't have to take the teleport with me. You could have said wait after you collected them, but if you want to be in here, that's also okay. But yeah, so now I don't want to be here. That's okay. It's okay. I'm gonna disband the party for now. Because in 2 minutes, another gate is about to pop, and let's see what it is. Please be anywhere the wind blows. Yes. We can party up for some of them, by the way. But, it's hard to tell which ones are when. I hope you guys are having a good time earning your MGP. If you guys are interested in, you know, getting the fashion report, that's again 10,000 just for being judged as is, and then an additional 50,000 for getting 80 points. Currently, it's going to be a little bit tough for any free-to-play players, because some of them you do have to either craft yourself or purchase from the market board, or be at like what, level 68 I think was the lowest. So it will be a little bit tough, but some weeks are significantly easier than others. In fact, some people will sometimes be sitting in here. If they're very cheap items, people will actually dye them and give them out. Which I was planning to do if it was something easier this week. But unfortunately, the only thing that I could hand out is... well, none of them, actually. Couldn't hand out any of them. Even if I wanted to. Are the Miqo'te the shortest? Aura. Female Aura. Yeah, aside from Lalafell, female Aura are the shortest. I love the Chocobo theme. Also, if anyone would like to challenge me to triple triad, you're free to. As long as we're not doing anything objectively and not in an instance where we cannot. In the overworld, you can challenge other players to triple triad, but only in areas that do allow you. You will literally get a notification in your chat log that says, you can challenge people to triple triad in this area, or you can no longer challenge in this area. I hate the fact that I keep clicking on people and not the people for the gates. That'll happen, especially when people are just crowding around it. If there's ever a time where you cannot click on an NPC because so many people are too close to it, not Yojimbo time. It's any way the wind blows. If only. I love slices right. I don't know this one. It's the typhoon will appear and then blow an AoE that'll blast people off of the stage. I'm standing on the point. There's so many people standing here because statistically this is the one that's least likely to get hit. Of course, I still have the chance to get hit, but like, it's this crook. It's on the south side. You can see I'm in the southernmost quarter of the stage. There is like a bend in the butterfly wing, like an inner thing there, where it's just past, like, damn it. Of course it starts with this one. But still 100. Oh, so what do I do? So, let me try to find an example. Okay. Don't put me up here. So can you see that I clicked on this person, and I can see their name and what they're targeted on. This is also the case in like battles and stuff like that, but I can see that they're targeted on the gatekeeper. If any case I couldn't click on the gatekeeper, like I just can't see them, I can click on their name with my mouse from this target bar, and I'm now click on the gatekeeper. Same thing for, like, say this Viera. They're targeted on the gatekeeper. I can't see where the gatekeeper is. I can click on them from here. I'm now targeted on the gatekeeper. Do you have a number pad also? The number pad also works as a confirmation. So if I hit number on my keypad, hands are off my mouse. If I can't, like, double click on them, say. Also, I can just hit... I have it currently set to this. You can change in the settings, but I do also have it set where if I hit 0 initially, it targets the nearest non-player instance. I, in fact, do not have a numpad. Well, that's something that you can actually hotkey then. If you click on the setting system here, keybind. There's a lot of keybinds that aren't used, and you can re-keybind them. But the keypad does get used quite a bit. You know, they're used for targeting through different players, left and right. You know, here's like the selection. One is like selecting different buttons and menus. So you can re-keybind all of those if you need to. I currently have it that my mouse, say if you see, this is 1, I'm holding a button on my mouse for shift 1, holding another button, oh, that triggers that. I have a screenshot button on my mouse. If I'm ever in mid-battle and I can't move my hand to, you know, take a picture, I have it on my mouse now. Various things. Hi, Vortigan. By the way, Petra, are you still here? Same for you, Vortigan. This is also the question reaching out to you. I'm gonna ask you live on stream. You guys do anything tomorrow afternoon? I need the FF mouse. I just have a 3-button mouse. Also, my I actually have it that my middle mouse click is also tab through enemies, and a left and right middle mouse is toggle through party. I'm free. Do you remember the North American Fish Fest? Not really. So tomorrow, I found out that it actually is taking place on Marlboro, the Fish Fest. Do you wanna go? Even if not to fish, there is a 24-hour aquarium that we could go visit. That literally, so there's a house on Marlboro for Fish Fest, which is a, you know, in-game held thing, and it doesn't have to be tomorrow necessarily. That's just when the event is happening, and everyone else is free to join too. But it is going to be a free company house. It's going to be a house that has every fish in the game that you could put in a tank on display. And I want to see what that looks like. That sounds insane. But they're going to have, like, fishing trains. They're going to have, like fishing guides on how to, you know, helping people fish and stuff like that. It sounds fun. I just wanted to check it out for a little bit. So if anyone was interested, I'll probably be around. I don't have, like, other details. I couldn't tell you exactly where it is. But you can find it on Twitter if you just search Fish Fest Final Fantasy XIV. I realized I got to level 50 without ever going inside a player house. Petra's definitely going to be working on trying to get a free company house. But first, we have to unlock, you know, apartments. We'll figure that out. I'm gonna get a sub after I finish A Realm Reborn. Honestly, if you get past A Realm Reborn, I don't want to be in all right. If you finish A Realm Reborn, don't story skip, because you don't get this, I think. But if you finish A Realm Reborn, you do get a Fantasia for free. If you do get to level 50 story-wise, and you say, I actually really like this game, I want to know more, the game really picks up in story after that. Like, the post-patch quests are so good. Is it allowed to change the name? No. Unfortunately, name change is a different payment. It's like $10. I used it to change Shortigan to Vortabun, and I changed it from your bun to tall sun. I didn't mean to do that. I want to look at your venture plate. Babu Mari, I've told you this so many times about the story. That you get a Fantasia. I try not to spoil too much. I know that, like, the community is very mixed bag of how much everyone knows about what in the story. Hey, Vortigan, do you have Chocobo racing unlocked? Oh, no, that it picks up? Yeah. That's what it's notorious for. And here's the thing, A Realm Reborn is so crucial to, like, the setup of everything. They really did their best to scrap together what they could. I don't think so. I'm just trying to find out if I could party up with people and go into Chocobo racing. Like, just get through AR. I promise it gets better. And you can run through A Realm Reborn in 2 weeks. You're gonna lose track of who's who pretty quickly, but there's no shame in watching, like, lore guides and stuff like that. I think I have it now. How about you? Gary? Do you have Chocobo racing unlocked? I have it unlocked. I just want to see. I just want to see if it was just, like, a matter of some people not having certain things unlocked. But I just want to see if I can go into Chocobo racing. And if that's the case, we are going to race, but... It put us in! Okay, so it is just, like, a matter of probably going through the tutorial and stuff like that. And you can't get out. All the support I'm getting playing is making it so much more fun. And I'm glad of that, because, you know, that's the experience that I had. I'm sure that Petra also had starting it. Oh, I'm gonna have to run this several more times anyway. Look at the Lalafell Chocobo. I just wanted to let the queue run. But I'll run this several more times. Who else are we with? One named Jade and Chocolate Eclair and Diffie Demoiselle. That's a player. Indigo Swinge. Hell yeah. I don't like Nero. I don't like the little zit. No, the Garlean eye. I could tell you so much about how much I love Garlean anatomy. They're so funky. Like the fact that their eye makes them a bit more sensitive to you know, energies around them. It's also keratin. It's not a zit, it's keratin. Same experience as meta. That's why I want to see if you run it. Yeah. I think it's sort of like a big cycle of, you know, you were probably helped while playing, and so you feel the urge to help others. It's like the third eye that tadpole shrimp have. Okay. But yeah, the eye. Ah, damn it. I think I can make it. I can unlather for a little bit. Come on, come on, come on. Come on. Ah! No, I'm gonna come in second. Damn it. Ah! Damn it, so close. Damn it! That's a Dragoon right there. Yeah, they have a sensitive little eye. Don't smack them on the eye. They probably feel it. Ah. Oh, I ranked up. Alright, anyone else who wants to race me? Line up. Where are you, Meta? I'm going in one more time. A challenge log. I gotta do 3. Hi. Invite to party. Yeah. Your carbuncle now. I now have a chocobo to race. Did you do the tutorials? I haven't gotten gold saucer, but waiting in queue for a raid. Honestly, that's the kind of the way to go about it. Just go to the gold saucer while you're, if you know you're gonna do things and you're not, say, gathering or doing anything like that. Earn MGP on the side. Play Finer Miner while you wait for the queue to pop. You can hop out at any time. I think that's what's so great about it. It's something to do while you're waiting. You don't know how long it's gonna take. Might as well earn something in the meantime that doesn't require you to, you know, have any other classes unlocked. Let's see. Pop us into the race. One of your party members does not meet requirements for this duty. Sorry, Meta. I'm sorry. I'm queuing as DPS, so I'm gonna be waiting for a hot moment. What are you, what raid are you, queuing for? Wait, I lied. Puppets Bunker just, I thought I did it. Yeah, it might be some kind of other requirement. There are, like, a lot of steps. Sometimes you think you could do it, and then, eh. Sorry, Betta. But there are still plenty of things to do. I like the Nier raids. They're very fun. I remember running it like a billion times. Are you okay if I pop us into one more race? Only if you want. I won't force you to race me in Chocobo. Oh, we are about to hit a gate. I'm briefly gonna see what the gate is. So I accidentally unlocked Blue Mage on accident. Okay, quickly I'm gonna check what gate it is, and then I'm gonna pop us in. I went the wrong way. Where's the gatekeeper? Listen, Winter. Here's the life hack. I wasn't paying attention to what gate it was. Leap of faith. Okay, we're gonna go into the Chocobo race. Winter. If you equip Blue Mage, you know, do the basic quest that it asks you to do, get to about level 7 by punching some rats in a wharf somewhere, you know, level 1 wharfs. I can guarantee you can do this in like 10 minutes. I believe it should be somewhere in... Ooh. Alright, where is it? Is it in Vanaland? Where are the mines? Is it actually in the Black Shroud somewhere? It might be in the Black Shroud somewhere, but there is like a couple of mines with these bombs. They're like level 12. Fight it, watch it do self-destruct, and the name has to be specifically self-destruct. And once you defeat it after it's self-destructed, you will learn the ability self-destruct. That was my one and only goal. I'm putting us in. And you can easily do it. Okay, but like... I can't remember exactly where those mines are. They have like a bunch of goblins and stuff like that. It's very easy to do. And it's very funny. I actually really like Blue Mage. I wish I could do more Blue Mage content. I just don't know, like, what enemies to do. Do you live on 1 HP or do you straight up die? Just don't stand in the AoE. You don't have to get hit by it. You just have to be engaged in combat with the enemy doing the ability. You just have to watch its cast bar. All of the abilities you learn are like casts. Oh, but are you asking about self-destruct? Oh, you just straight up die, by the way. Fun, yeah, I know. My healer friends hate it. 9 out of 10 doctors don't recommend. Yeah, you have to be revived by another player, or you return to wherever you set to your home point to be. Which depends on some cases. Your gear will, can't wait to see this kind of nonsense Beastmaster bring. Oh god. Yeah. 9 out of 10 doctors don't advise. It's so funny because, Cleo, one of the friends we play often with, you know, I would do, like, Super Bowl-eyed, I would do, you know, other things that bring me close to it. But once I learned self-destruct, she would see me cast, and they go, oh no, and then preemptively heal me. Like, she's got it down. If she sees me casting it, she will just immediately heal me the instant I go down, and it's so funny how quickly I get up. So why learn it? So in combat, it actually is... I missed that. In combat, it actually is a very destructive skill. Why do it for fun? Because players who actually, players who do revive you will get a, title in their achievements for doing so. I don't know what that tonic was. If you do content unsync, you basically one-shot most things. Yeah, there's abilities that will basically instant kill enemies in unsynced instances. Terry got the one. I think, right? Yeah. Did I unlock abilities? Is it just telling me because I missed one? Maybe. For fun. For me time, basically. Why would you not want to learn the ability that lets you do things like this? Moment of silence. Medic. Doctor? Doctor? And now I just live here until someone revives me, or I return. Just thinking about it. One sec. Look at that. Commendations to the healer. I can't do these other abilities, but you do have some abilities that you can do without needing to target. Some abilities that will buff you, all that kind of stuff. It's a fun little challenge. Hi. Let's see, what else do I have in my bar? I finished those. I'm not gonna do all those other ones. Triple Triad. Oh, Verminion. Triple Triad, then Verminion, and then that'll wrap up for the night. Where's the nearest? Actually, the thing's telling me that Leap of Faith is happening over there. That's kind of funny. I didn't know that. Alright. Running over. Also, with Lord of Verminion, if you do challenge other people... Go to the card square. Triple Triad first. If you do Lord of Verminion, you cannot go in a party. You can't choose who you go up against, unfortunately. But you do get randomly paired. If you happen to be in on a night where there aren't a lot of people and you queue in at the same time as someone else, you can kind of cheese it a little bit. Also, another thing. The Triple Triad people, if they have an exclamation point over their head, that means you have never challenged them. You do get achievements for challenging an X number of people in Triple Triad. If they have a star over their head, that means you have challenged them before, but you have not gotten all of the rewards that they have to give you. Once you have everything that you need from them, the mark will disappear. But you can still challenge them if you want. It's just that they don't have anything to give you. Also, once you enter a Triple Triad game, you can't just exit it. But, say you're queued into something, it will let you leave to get into the queue. So yeah, now let's just chill. Do a gamer moment. Perhaps. As a treat. Look at that, I got the card. An Ixal card. Who else do I have to challenge? You. You can get MGP for challenging other players. It's just not like a significant amount. Also, at the higher level instances, it is more likely you will lose more MGP than you can earn back. So it's really not a good investment for earning MGP. But it has its other benefits. I don't know why I'm putting it here. I should put it front and center. I gotta be a good streamer. Damn it. Well, that's not my card, so it doesn't matter, but... Oh, it's plus? I wasn't paying attention. That's fine. I just flipped over the entire board. I totally intended that to happen. I was paying attention. I knew that it was plus the whole time. Look at that. Easy. I don't know who this is. Wow, so easy. Look at that. I'm just that good at Triple Triad. I'm just gonna go down all of them. Yeah, I play Triple Triad. You? Oh, sudden death. Cool. Cool, we love that here. Shit. It didn't flip it? Because nothing flips a 10, huh? I win! So tense. I got Godbert card. Hell yeah. How many more? 6 more. Where do I go to unlock glamours? So, in Ul'dah, I don't know if you started going here yet, but, you'll unlock Western Thanalan. You can walk here. This is Horizon. You'll have to walk all the way over to Vesper Bay, and there will be an NPC sitting right here, who will make you do some simple stuff. They're, like, right by the center of it. And you can unlock, Glamours, dying, and, like, some other things in between. And you'll just have to walk around and do some stuff there. A very garishly dressed female, Rogan, will ask you for orange. Yeah. Actually, every quest, she asks you to do involves orange juice. I think every single one. And I can hydrate, thank you. I had fast food earlier, so I refilled my fast food cup with water. So that's what I've been drinking out of. Oh, this is a plus? Cool. Oh, also, what's up? My cup should be right. Oh, yeah, the bottle? Let's go. Unless you would mean something else. But I'm so excited! Let's go! Mid the ball, yeah! I hope you enjoy it when it arrives. 6, 8, 7. I can't do anything else. I'm screwed. Rematch. I should have saved some of these. I need to make a deck for reverse rule. Cool, yeah. Love that. I don't like that. 7766? Yeah. There we go. I was scared. I was worried that it was gonna be an all plus flip combo. Because that'll happen sometimes. I did that to the NPC earlier. Where the entire board just gets flipped with a single card. It's scary. Is it Color Your World or If I Had a Glamour? Well, you want both. Because Color Your World is the dyeing system. You want to be able to dye your gear, don't you? So any gear that you have that has okay, well, let me show. If it has like a little open circle next to it, or even a color circle, that means it can be dyed or it is dyed. If it's empty looking, that means it's undyed. And if you hover over it, it will tell you, if it has a filled in circle, it'll tell you what color dye it currently is. And I believe once you unlock it, it should let you preview dyes on gear too. What was I doing here? For the most part, dyes you will have to buy, but you will be able to buy them from the vendor. I know, stop yelling at me. Stop yelling at me! We have the same cards. I already have that card. Now I go back to one of the higher ones here because they're easier. And then I just keep playing till I win the challenges. Petra made it on! Yeah! Hi, Petra! I'll probably still be playing after I end stream. But I just wanted to do quick 2 to 3 hour sessions each day of the week, you know? Not each day of the week, but each week. Just to kind of check in with people. Hey Petra, you wanna play Triple Triad? Do you not have Triple Triad yet? Petra, how could you? How do I get orange juice? So, if it's telling you specifically, that you just need to get orange juice to give to them, there should be an NPC outdoors who sells it, one of like the tents. If it's not, I have orange juice. Where you at, baby? Well, it'll be the orange juice like that's right there available. Petra, they're in Vesper Bay. Yeah, there's an NPC right there. If it isn't like blood orange juice, which I think is someone inside one of the buildings, we'll just have it. But I believe for those ones, it's just buy a bottle of orange juice right there. I don't know what this card's gonna be. I don't remember. Oh, Demon Wall. Also, yeah, but I also can't trade anyway. What a easy thing to just forget. What a thing we take for granted, huh? Could they? What's the name of this song? It's like Shuffle or Boogie. I thought you were only banned from initiating trade. They don't let you trade with free players. Hear me out. I know. I need a room for glamours, so you can go into in-rooms, and in-rooms will always have a glamour dresser and an armoire. The armoire is where you could store things like your achievement awards, things you buy from the cash shop when you eventually do that. Little things like that, seasonal login stuff. But yeah, in-rooms will always have those. Some other various places may, but mostly in-rooms are the easiest to rely on. So any of the city-states, I don't know if they've made you go into an in-room yet. But each of the main city-states will have one. And it'll be, say, Limsa, it's in the Drowning Wench. There's an innkeep. Talk to the innkeep and they'll let you go into a room. But yeah, if you're in a free trial player, you can't buy from... you can't buy from the market board, and you can't trade with people. And I believe this is a way for them to prevent people from, say, making a free trial character with a free account, doing some real money trading, and then not worry about getting banned. You're saying something about trading? Yeah. So, probably the reason why you can't trade as a free player. Because it's so easy for you to get, you know, a base amount of gil with your free account. So understandably, I think it makes sense that they don't let you for that reason. Because there's like basically zero consequence then if you wanted to do something that's bannable. $5,000 MGP right there. What else do I have? Oh, just one win. I need to win one more triple triad. Minion. Can you get banned for trading? Not for trading. So you're not allowed to do real money trading. That is such a common thing in most games that have like a multiplayer system or anything like that. But real money trading means I pay you $5 and you give me 5 million in-game currency. Like, I give you, like, hand you $5 in real life. And so there are websites. You're gonna see people, you've probably already seen them, shouting in the world chat, like, buy Gil right here, best system, in-game, you know, don't get caught, that sort of thing. That is because that is what that is. It is people advertising that system. But this also includes things like art, technically. If you see anyone go, hey, pay me 2 million gil and I'll draw your character, that is technically real money trading, because it is trading something that is of monetary value for in-game currency, and that is bannable if you get caught for that. Not that it doesn't happen, but that's why a lot of people who do art in Final Fantasy do it for free. Let's see, that's that. And it's time for Order for Minion. And that'll be the night. Hi. I like your Reaper outfit. I got glamours. Yeah, let's go. So now, I have no good-looking armor, and that's fine. So in order to make glamours, you will need something called glamour prisms, which can be crafted at a certain level, but for the most part, you'll either... Cliffhanger. Which will be craftable, but you will be able to earn them using other currencies and that kind of stuff. Not the Wonder Square. Wonder Square? No, it's the round square. I wasn't paying attention. There's round square right there. Hey son, I'll give you a gift for 500 gil. I don't know. That's kind of a cop-out. I'm pretty sure most conversion rates is $2 for a million at least. I mean, gotta give me a better offer. I'm not kidding about that either. Where's the chocobo? Can I get the gold saucer? No. Did I do it? Wait, did I not? That took such a long time for that to load. Jesus. Did I get knocked off the first time? That's so funny. Where can you get glamour prisms? There are certain quests that you could do them in. Once you unlock grand companies, that is something that you can exchange for seals. There's a couple ways about it. It's a little tough until you do get higher level regardless. But learning a crafter would probably be the easy, cheap way. You can buy them too. People do sell and buy them in bulk. You have some to start with though, I believe. I believe they give you like a couple. You know, don't put them to waste yet. Higher level this, higher level that. I'm sorry, meta, but that's the way about it. They want lower levels to focus, and they want to reward you for being higher level. Because what's the point of doing a game where you could do everything at level 1? Why would you play the game then? You know? I'm not saying that you can't do it at the level that you're at. I'm saying that it's easier when you get to higher level. I can't focus if my character's ugly. Meta, we all had to start there. We all had to be ugly, leather-wearing level 1 players at some point. That's what makes it so much more satisfying when we're higher level. Petra wasn't here when we started. She was just a normal person girl. And I was just a little cat boy, looking like a damn carpet. Trust me. Trust me. I do have screenshots of when I was probably level 50-ish. I just still didn't look that great. It's a rite of passage. You know? If you weren't suffering, this wouldn't be... Grow through the suffering. Do I have, like, my first ever screenshot somewhere? I'm sure I do. These are some older shots. Do I have screenshots? I'm not gonna show them. But do I have, like, my first ever screenshot somewhere in here? They are in some other folder. Is this it? Listen, my first ever glamour, I'm remembering this. My first ever glamour was the Gold Saucer Bunny uniform. The beds in the inn look so uncomfortable. If you log out in an inn room, you'll watch your character crawl into bed and sleep. And when you log back in, they'll climb out of bed. I said that the other day. All right, I'm gonna play Verminion. I have to kick from the party. Sure. I'll do one of these. I'll do one random. Call me Arcania, hi. Thank you so much for the follow earlier, I saw that. Welcome on in. Enjoy your lurk. We're just gonna be wrapping up a little bit. Here's a non-standard Lord of Verminion. This isn't what it will normally look like. Normally you'll be playing off against another player who has the full board. This is a special instance for the Verminion Challenge, in which I'm fighting this low poly Gubu. You have a lurk emote? How do I not see that? That's one of my first emotes. That was like one of my first set of emotes. And I believe that it is available currently for all people. Everyone should be able to use it. It is a follower emote. Oh wait, I can do more of these things. Oh, no. Come here. Back here. Little babies. This ability is useless to me in this instance. My strategy is I just attack you with cats. They're kind of fast. The only catch is, normally their ability lets me blow up any of the crystals on the enemy's board, regardless of where they are. I think I got distracted by the BL emote. Oh yeah, the lurk emote's been there for like years. Probably like 2-3 years at this point. Oh yeah, don't stress about what you are basically looking at is later game content. This is stuff that was not implemented till later, and they did their best to incorporate it into the earlier game. But it is not it's really not much that was in the game any sooner. I win. I feel bad for not seeing it. Don't feel bad. 5,000 MGP. Easy. Let's do that another time. Non-RP? Or clear selection? Non-RP? I just run around. While you wait in queue, you can do mini games. Just frustrating looking like this in cutscenes. Trust me, even when so if you do your job quests, they will give you the gear that is appropriate for your job. You look much better. My only grief is that as a bard, my hat covered my face in most of the cutscenes, but I look so cool. If you want to look cool, do your job quests. By the time you get towards the end game, where you are not just story-wise, you are just a stray adventurer. You are literally just an adventurer they randomly picked off the streets to do all these things. You know? So it makes sense that you're not gonna look the best right now. Once you start establishing your name out there, that's when you start looking cooler. Literally, like, character level 50, your job quest is not tied to the story, I believe. Except in, like, 1 through 50, I think you can just do without needing to be that level in the story. But then, like, 60, 70, 80, 90, you do need to have that expansion unlocked every 10 levels past it. Also, no one is playing Lord of Verminion. I'm so used to, like, queuing in at the same time as Petra. But if you get your character to level 50, not story, but if you do get up to that level, yeah, each class has a level 50 outfit. That's sort of like the, ooh, you did it, you're a summoner, ooh, you did it, you're a bard. Have this, like, cool hat and funky shoes that your character should look like. as an established insert class here. Which is still in my it is still in my dresser. my choir outfit. I don't like it. It's so doofy looking. I can't even wear the hat currently. I can wear it as a Catboy, but I can't wear it as a bun on my main. Every milestone level 10 does have like a set outfit intended for the expansion that you're in. I think. Probably. How do you get paralyzed? I don't know what's happening right now. You have the ability to paralyze? No. Oh, sneezed on them. This is what it sounds like, though, by the way, the battle. Oh, we did it. Good cats. Good little kitties. And for kicking my ass because I didn't see the thing I had to destroy. It's learning the games, learning the system. If you do play with us, we will be able to briefly explain the mechanics of some of the fights. But for the most part, and kind of how a lot of people learn anyway, it's learning the steps. I'd say once you get to... You're at round level 30 right now, aren't you? If not more. But, like, once you slowly start to get to level 40-ish, you start swapping out of your gear less quickly. About to be 27, yeah. Some of, like, if you get any, like, masks or stuff like that, those are pretty cool. I do keep, like, eye patches and stuff like that from the low level, from the low level dungeons. Which I have to throw out because I have too many of them. I have so many eye patches. Believe me, Meta, you'll start falling. Yeah, honestly, you're gonna look back and go, "Wow, look at this little baby! Look at this little baby adventure. This little adventure who is just out here looking for a job." Oh no. No! Oh, spook. So female Hrothgar, you will have to wait till summer to get, which, everyone does get a Fantasia once, Dawn Trail comes out. Because there will be a graphical update, and the devs want everyone to be able to adjust their characters if, after the graphic update, their characters don't look quite the way that they want them to. I think is really cool. But yeah, like, I mean, I wanted to start as a Hrothgar, and I ended up finding out that I love Mikote so much. I find their characters so charming. I can't live without them. 2 more Verminion, and that'll be it for the night. Is your main a Cato? Until male Vieira were released, I was a little Catboy instead of a buff Hrothgar. Like, trust me, if you ask anyone how badly I wanted to be a Hrothgar when I started this game versus how much lore I initially made and how much art I made of my Catboy, my Mikote. That, like, I was a little sad when, I was like, I do want to become a Viera, because I just want to, you know, start something fresh, something new. Like, start going to the new expansion as a new character. Slice is right. I am in Verminion, Petra! I can't leave! How much time do I have? How much time do I have? That's why I have the Bun Boy? That is why I have the Bun Boy now, because I wanted to go into the new expansion. Like, you know, as a new character, they looked really pretty. But I still have a very fun... My wallpaper on my computer, like my screensaver and everything, are all still pictures of my Catboy. Better finish in 5 minutes. Okay, the next one is Slice is right. Okay, not right now. I got scared. I thought you were about to say just popped. That's like the lore you made of your Bun Boy. Yeah, somehow it ended up, like, especially with all the new lore just from the game itself, it ended up working out that it was very inspired. But I had a lot of stuff for my Catboy as well, which I will not be sharing for fear of getting doxxed, because I used to post a lot about him. Oh my god, I had so much content for my Catboy. He had his own Twitter. He had his own Twitter. He had profiles on multiple websites for showing off Warriors of Light. He was in a fashion website. He did. Which is why, the only reason why I won't share anything about him. Because I don't want to get doxxed, because it's tied to all, like, my personal information. Bet Square. But that just goes to show how much I unexpectedly loved my character, who I was never intending to play as. Of course, I'm not saying that you have to love your character, you know, if you play as them longer. But, like, you never know. Also, you're gonna eventually unlock something called retainers. I don't know when that gets unlocked, but you'll be able to play a little bit with character creation in that too. Your Bun Boy reminds me of Red Velvet ice cream cake. Yeah! Oh, you have them? Yeah. That's somewhere you can play around with character creation there. But Red Velvet with, like, cream cheese icing, that is what actually was the inspiration for the colors of my Bun Boy. This cat. It's gonna fall over to the water. You know, Sun and Petra, what's up? I always enjoy talking to you. Aw. There's no time to be cheesy. We have to go into Slice's right. I have to not get cut down by YOJIMBO. But thanks, Meta. You know, thank you for always, you know, hanging out in here. Ooh. Where's it gonna pop? Next 15 seconds. I'm overstimulating people right now. Can I change class in here? I can. I'm sorry. Someone in the chat just shouted, "What do you mean by the other place?" That's just really funny out of context. Alright. That's the last thing we do before we hop off for the night. Regardless of how I do. Hopefully I do okay. What's the context? I don't know. I don't know what the context is. That's why it's so funny. I don't know what they're talking about. This is even funnier than cactus piss. Also, we have this game that we like to play. Me, Vortigern, and Petra, which is called... Do they have a funny name for the Warrior of Light? Put it in our little, private chat. We have a chat room in a Discord specifically for sharing funny Warrior of Light names. Okay. Want to know the reason behind mine? I'm curious. Also, I'm sorry if I don't read that, because some parts of this required quite a bit of knowing how to read the tells and markers. Let's see how well I do today. Sometimes I get a little nervous. Sometimes I get a little stage fright. A little shy, you know? And then sometimes I completely lose to the RNG. Infamously so. I can't accept that right now. Oh no. Circle? Okay. Here's fine. Ooh. Let's go. Let's go! Oh, there's so many people. Am I even gonna be able to target the piles of gold? Oh, okay. Oh! No! Spook! Vorgan, thank you. Woo! Uh-oh. Keep going. 3? Okay. Woo! Woo! I hate the stages are in the way sometimes. Alright. Here's where we find out if we lose. Dog. I always bet on dog. I lose 90% of the time, but statistically I have an equal chance every time. It doesn't matter. If I keep jumping, maybe everyone will come over here and we all lose at the same time. Dog! One, 2, 3, and